Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adam Rowe. This is my podcast co-host, Dan Nightingale.
Hello.
And this is the Have a Word podcast. And we have some exciting news, although it's not news because this has been the case for quite a while.
We're on tour.
We are going on tour. Tickets are available at haveawordlive.com. Now, here's the thing. We're doing a live version of this podcast with many special guests joining us. We've already done one show in Birmingham, huge success. And we have shows coming up in Newcastle, Dublin, and Glasgow. Newcastle and Glasgow, very close to sold out. But Dublin needs a bit of a push, you know what I'm saying?
Vicar Street, Dublin, Thursday the 6th of July. Get in it. Irish lids, come on.
There's still a couple of hundred tickets left, and we'd like to sell this big old room out. But we're getting there. So
in the autumn, I'm on tour, dannightingale.com, all around the country. And then Adam's on tour.
At pretty much the same time as Dan, adamrowe.co.uk. I'm going all over the gaff. Europe, the UK, Australia, and America still to be announced. I'm very excited about it. And on top of that, the primary purpose of this little pre-roll is to tell you about this podcast's Patreon page. If you're not already a patron, what are you waiting for? 22,000 and counting. We are the 18th biggest Patreon on the planet. Patreon.com/haveawordpod starts from just £3 a month, and you get all of these extras.
You get a patron exclusive every Wednesday. Just me, Adam, Carl, and the boys. Unadulterated, unfiltered. Have a word at its best. You also get the early release of the public episode. The pubes get it Monday. If you're a patron, you get it Saturday. And then also the back catalogue of all the Patreon specials, which are some of our finest fucking work.
It's not just Patreon specials. You get access to the entire back catalogue. Every bonus episode that we've ever done, you get as soon as you sign up. And like Dan said, we do a special every month. We've done drunk episodes in here, our legendary lock-ins. We've been on 2 ghost hunts. We've done the Amsterdam special, which is the most popular one we've ever done. And coming this month, we've got the Nashville special. A 2, maybe even 3-part special coming this month. And if you sign up from just £3, you get access to all the content. £5 and £10 get extra bonuses for signing up for a bit more money. But if you're just after the content, you can get it all from just £3 a month at patreon.com/haveawordpod.
22k. Get on me.
Haveawordlive.com for those tickets, yeah. Just all the live show tickets, all my tickets, all Dan's tickets.
Come on.
All in one convenient place.
Come see the lids.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game from the heart of Liverpool with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below the waist grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
Al Pacino's having a baby.
Is he?
Al Pacino's 82 years old and his 29-year-old missus is about to give birth.
Oh.
Whoa! Oh, yeah.
No, that's not nice.
It's a great choice. Planned?
I haven't spoken to him.
Have you not? Drop him a text.
I'm guessing she at least planned it.
Oh, see what you're saying? Because she wanted a baby.
She wants
and
like
some of that.
She wants like Godfather money.
She wants that heat cash.
She wants 1, 2, or 3. All of it.
2 shit, innit?
All of it.
She wants that cash from Devil's Advocate, from Heat.
Oh, she wanted some of that heat money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wants some of that, what's the one when he can't sleep? Insomnia.
Yeah. Wanted some of that dog day afternoon money.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Irishman.
Wanted some of the Irishman money.
Young Goodfellas.
As we all run out of fucking films.
Goodfellas, is he?
No, he's not.
Wrong, silly me.
Yeah, she's going to have to work harder for that Goodfellas money.
Because
he's not in it.
Can he still get it up? Do you reckon that was like a proper consummation?
Medicine has come so far, Carl. So Al Pacino can get an absolute fucking stonk on me.
How fucking dare you? Both of you?
What?
Al Pacino needs fucking medicine. Whoa.
He's 82.
I don't give a shit. Pacino's still raw dogging, mate.
No, well, he is, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you're still getting hard double your age?
Yeah, maybe not me, but Pacino.
Do you reckon you have a finite amount of erections?
Oh, well,
As a man.
I am nearly used up then.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there a finite amount you get and then it's just like it's over?
Question? Addendum? To completion? A stiffy to completion? Or are you saying finite number of stiffies?
Stiffies.
Wow. What if you were just had a quick trick
quicker stick.
Quick
We'll cut
trigger
that out. Go on, do it
stiffy.
again.
What if you just get quick trigger stiffies?
Oh,
Then,
you fucked.
it's a waste, isn't it?
You only get a bucket of cum.
And that's a fact, is it?
Yeah. You only
What-
get a bucket.
I've got it. I'm hoping I've got a big bucket. Genuinely. Because otherwise I'm nearly out. That'd be scary.
If you stopped having the urge to sort yourself out at this age, would that be a relief to you? If you would you be quite happy to never want to fuck again?
42. A relief.
What do you mean? How am I going to sleep? What?
You know the way you're like a wanker, aren't you?
Famously.
Like you love it.
I love a chuff.
I love wank.
I love a chuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a chuff.
But would you-
Now, be honest. Who doesn't love a chuff?
Sometimes I feel like it's a bit of a chore.
What?
Sometimes I feel like I've just got to get the demon out of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Occasionally, I'm like, oh, can we be bothered? But I'm putting up some stats. Yeah. Okay, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Would you like to lose your love of the game and just be like, you know what? I just want to watch the Teletubbies and get some kip.
So that's going to be my... What if I'm like, oh my God, this is turning me on more? Tinky winky. Which I've got. I would... eventually, I'd like it to just... I don't want it to just be one day it's gone. That'd be worrying. But if it faded out, just,
Would it make your life easier?
just went down a division, played a few less games, if I end up at Reading, just, controlling the midfield, that sort of... I don't want, I can't, I'm no internationals anymore. I do want to go down, but it's not happened yet.
You're still a virile motherfucker, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd love to be over with it.
We'll just be done.
Yeah. I think the urge to fuck is holding me back. I'd get so much more done.
And I think you'd lose some of your va-va-voom.
Yeah.
I would worry about you, Adam. If Adam just came in and went, lads, I'm just going to be honest, the urge to fuck is gone. And I'm just
But I think much of my creative energy is like perfecting new fuck techniques when I could be using it to write new jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adam Rowe's new special, good, but I just get a sense he wants to fuck too much. Do you know what I mean? Where were the callbacks?
His new special's called Fuck Techniques.
It's called Fuck Technique. I'd be into it. I'd worry about you if you lost that, the Pacino. I think you still got a bit of it in it.
Do you genuinely not think Pacino's on?
Yeah. He's on the blue pill, isn't he?
No.
No.
I think you honestly need to look at yourselves for even suggesting it. The man's a fuck. He's a goat. Shagging.
He
goat.
looks like a goat now,
He's
actually.
a goat shagger.
Have you seen the state of him now?
Yeah.
He looks like he looks like a baddie that's been electrocuted in a Home Alone film.
Yeah.
Getting some of that home alone. Oh no. Lads, I hope for all mankind that Pacino is still like, she's a great ass. No. And that gets him going.
Do you think it's okay for 82-year-old men to be fathering children? Do you think there should be a limit on when you can... Yeah?
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, I mean,
40.
if you want to write a decent stand-up special, then yeah. But, I mean, these are just the fundamentals of life, aren't they? You got to, you can't stop people who want to fuck.
I don't think you
And
should
if
be
you
able
can
to-
find a 35-year-old who's like, I want a baby.
29 years.
29!
Younger than us.
He's a fucking king. And I don't want any of this chat. What are we doing here, boys? He's living the dream.
if you
And
wear
we're
them
questioning
Velcros-
his erections. Come on, lads.
If you wear them Velcros, you shouldn't be allowed to fuck.
You should be looking up to him. You look like a young Pacino. You should be fucking... That should be the example.
He wears Velcro.
What?
If you're
All right, it's a
young enough-
fucking nonce then. We're done.
If you're young enough to wear Velcro and old enough to wear Velcro, you shouldn't be allowed to fuck. It should be the Velcro.
If
law.
it would be reasonable for him to...
As soon as Velcro's out your life,
If you need
shag on.
Velcro.
Yeah.
Once you're relying on Velcro, these fucking laces. Ah. Yeah. Horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you've thought to yourself as a man, do you know what? A wallet with Velcro would be safer.
dear. Oh my
It'd be
God.
safer. On holiday. Yeah. No fucking for you.
No. You should be executed.
29.
Is she? I'm guessing she's a beautiful woman. Have you seen her?
She's a bit of a chunk, like.
She sounds even better.
So unnecessary.
She sounds better though.
I mean, she's heavily pregnant, do you know what I mean? So,
Is she thick spelt wrong?
yeah.
Yeah.
The two
That's
C's.
great.
She looks like a Latin lady to me.
A Latin chunk?
Wide set.
When I said she's a bit of a chunk, I'm just joking. She's pregnant, isn't she?
Yeah.
And women get bigger when they get pregnant.
Oh, that will do it. Thanks for letting me know. I wonder what happened to Laura those couple of times. But now I'm looking back, I was like, oh, you were heavily pregnant. I was like, bitch, you need to stop eating pastry. That's what I said to her. She was annoyed.
Where do you reckon they met?
What?
Where did they meet?
I don't know.
Like
The Velcro shop. You've been down? Yeah.
Velcro World.
Velcro World. It's on 5th.
The Velcro District.
Yeah, it's the Velcro district. The Velcro World. Velcro. Does he still live in LA?
I don't know.
I think he's still LA, isn't he? I think 29 might be too old for him, genuinely, from what I've heard about LA. What is he, into MILFs?
When his kid turns 18, he's going to be getting a letter from King Charles.
Is he?
He sends them around the world. Yeah.
And everyone gets a letter everywhere in the
When you
world.
turn 100, you get a letter from the Queen, don't you? But she's fucking... So it's the King now.
Do you think he's like one of them jobs
Do you reckon
where
it
he's
is
like,
the King or do you reckon Camilla's doing it? Do you reckon it's like the female lead does
He
it?
can't hold a pen, him. Fucking messing at you. Be a big crayon.
like a finger painting? We're going to need bigger paper.
But when you're at 100, you get a telegram, don't you?
No,
Which is a letter.
You get a letter from the Queen saying congratulations.
Yeah, if you're a citizen of the
UK.
great United Kingdom.
Oh, I thought it was everyone.
No, they won't pay postage.
Is he what?
They won't pay postage.
How did he know?
I don't know. How did he know when I'm at 100?
Because
I don't know her birthday.
You're a citizen of the UK, so they
Actually,
know.
do you know her birthday? It's the 29th of February, wasn't it?
It was. No, they use Royal Mail because they get it for free. That's one of the perks of being on the fucking stamps. She's like, I've got these letters to post. And they're like, that's like a little fucking quid a first class. She's like, I don't think so.
My head's a stamp.
Yeah.
Just look at my head and put it in the letterbox.
She just headbutts a fucking envelope. Fuck off. Post it. Cunt. That's what she was like.
I want a letter, though. I want to see what it says. Because is it personal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She recounts they send her your record of achievement folder from school.
Oh, sick.
And she uses that. That's what a record of achievement's for. It's in case you ever turn 100.
That's how she died. She just a lot of ROAs fell on her.
They are quite heavy.
You have good communication skills.
No, she was ill for ages.
Oh yeah. She is old age.
She was like Dumbledore when
Stupid, I
she
don't
got
know
the
what I
hand.
She was like Dumbledore.
Yeah. He got the hand. His hand went black. You get old, your hand just go black and you die.
What?
She died of getting
Black hand?
She died of getting black
She
hand.
died from the black hand.
Yeah. Dumbledore got it. She got it. Look at her hand before she died, mate.
Oh,
Actually, fucking...
you shouldn't be looking at hands. They get to an age where you're like, there's nowhere to look. Let's be honest. At the blouse. Yeah, I think it's just UK. It is just UK.
It's a bit fucking lazy, innit? Give everyone one. Not that many people turn 100. It's not like she's inundated with 100 birthdays. Give Al Pacino his fucking 100th birthday letter. You fucking tight bitch.
She did, didn't she? He'll just text him. Have you seen his dog that just turned 30?
What?
World record. Just, in fact, it might be 31. A dog it was born the same year as us.
Small dog.
Not necessarily. It's just
Nah, them big ones don't
like,
last,
it's not
do
a
they?
big boy, but it's like
Those big fucking... They're gone. Pray God.
it's in like Guatemala or something. Yeah.
Oh, it's the...
Why is it small ones that live longer?
Small
Surely
hearts.
like
They just dodge things quicker. The big ones are like... Woof, woof.
It's
Fucking
like
idiots.
tall people don't live as long, do they?
Yeah. Also, the big ones get
Do they
banged
not?
out. The big ones get banged out just for being fucking massive.
You have to be in the middle. Small people don't live long, apparently. And tall, like really tall people don't live
Short
long.
kings live a good life, mate.
No.
If you're around 5'8", 5'9",
No,
you're
that's not short, is it? That's like in the middle.
slightly below average.
Yeah.
I had therapy yesterday.
What's the score?
Well, she said something to me about me that I thought I'd run past both of you because I thought it was quite interesting.
Now, did she say it when your dick was out of her mouth or in?
Don't say that about this lovely woman who's helping me.
All right, sorry.
I'm going to say this is flattering to Adam.
Oh, I think it was in.
I don't know whether it is flattering. It's just an observation she's made.
Go.
She thinks I'm too humble.
Stop fucking her, please.
She doesn't know who you are then.
Oh,
I'm
mate.
being honest with her, and she thinks I'm too humble. She went,
She is wrong.
If this fucking idiot starts talking about golf, this podcast is in dire straits, mate. Do you know what? I think you're too humble and don't talk about golf enough. Go on. What is she?
She's just wrong. She doesn't know you.
She does know me. She
doesn't.
knows more about me than you two do. I've told her loads.
You've curated it then.
She said whenever I sort of bring up any of my achievements, I always precursor it with stuff that like sort of plays it down, and that's a sign of being humble, and I don't want to show off how good I am at stuff.
Yeah. That's how your social media comes across to me, yeah.
Well, I said to her on social media, it's a bit more sort of loud, and she was like, yeah, but you've got to do that for work. Like, but from speaking to you in person, I think you need to be...
More confident?
Not confident. She knows I'm confident. She just thinks I'm humble.
This is the new Adam. I am so great. I am so great.
I'm not telling...
Everybody loves me.
What's the antonym of humble? Is it arrogant?
Yeah.
But that's like a negative, isn't it?
You need to be less humble.
Yeah.
But does that mean
She thinks
more
I'm shy about
arrogant?
my abilities.
Wow. No, that's Nick, yeah. God, because you've been so honest with her. I don't think you've ever been honest with us. It's just not what you've projected, young Rel.
Finn's speechless.
Finn gobsmacked. He nearly dropped the dick in his hand. And that's not like him.
Yeah. So, something for you two to think about. Maybe you've been wrong all along, and I'm right.
Yeah, no. You know, we are right.
I can't. Can I
Can
book
we
it?
come?
Yeah.
We're just going to sit on the side and go, this is an amendment to what he's just said.
Constant VAR. Hang on. I'd like to book in with this woman because she sounds great.
Confidence booster.
Dan, do you know what? You're not as bald as you've been making out. Let's have a look at that dick. 4.1's enough. Centimetres.
She's just a confidence coach.
No,
and you've accidentally booked her.
No, she's a therapist.
Yeah.
She's looking at why I act the way I act, and she thinks that, you know, I'm too shy about my abilities and my ferocious intelligence.
Did she use the word ferocious?
She did, yeah.
She's fucking killing me.
Let us come to one. We won't speak.
Is anyone else getting a rash? Do you ever get stress hives? So, buckle in, everyone. If you've been watching the podcast for all these years and thinking, God, Adam needs to just be more confident and tell everyone how good he is at stuff, then it's going to start now. It's going to start.
She thinks I don't talk about my intelligence and my achievements enough around, especially you guys, because I don't want to make you guys feel bad about not being as good as me.
You've told her about your maths in school, though, surely?
Yeah?
Yeah, right. Just so she knows that, defo.
I'm going to fucking punch her. She needs punching. Just to be honest, Dan, you don't punch enough people. Again.
Yeah.
Right,
She's like, I'm worried about talking about how good I am at stuff in case it makes other people feel bad about how shit their lives are. That's a paraphrasing.
Be your true self, then.
Okay, cool.
Go on.
I think she's going to make a lot of money as a therapist. Is she new?
Yeah, she
just
knows how to
started.
get you.
Yeah. Everyone just comes away from therapy going, do you know what? Turns out I'm fucking brill. Is that good? She's going to be a nightmare if she does couples therapy. You're both great. We'll see what the problem is.
Well, you know.
I can't wait to see the real you, then.
She is worried that I use humour as a defence.
Isn't that all comics?
No shit. Where did she pull that out from? The first 11 seconds. You're a comedian. Well, I think you use humour for different things. Earnings.
That's all comedians?
Confidence.
That's a lot of comedians, anyway.
Yeah, I just said I find it easier to deal with stuff if I just make it funny straight away. She's like, yeah, but, you know, it's good to be sad. And I was like, it isn't, though, is it? She's like, it's useful. I was like, yeah, it's useful, but it's not good. Like, you don't enjoy being sad.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, but there's value to being sad and staying in the sadness rather than making it funny straight away. And I was like,
It isn't. Because all you do is you do that forever, then you die, and you've never been sad.
Really lean
That's what
into the
I plan on
sad.
doing.
yeah, but you internalise it. It doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, but you're dead.
Here's the
Lean into being sad. Do 20 minutes at hot water. Sad. Lean into it. I think they'd love it.
It's the analogy she used, right? She was like, if sadness is like a load of hot, like boiling hot water, you dip your toe in it and you go, oh, I don't like that. So you come away from it. But then that water stays boiling hot. Whereas if you just get in it, then it'll slowly become
Live in the
lukewarm.
fucking burns unit.
Wow. Sorry. If you dip your toe into boiling water, you go, wow, that's boiling water. Boiling water. You go, I've badly burnt and scalded my toe. And it'll stay boiling like boiling water does forever. You know, because it's a geyser.
It's in a thermos.
Or you could get in it and fucking die like a lobster, you know? And then you're a sad, dead lobster. Have you thought about that, Adam?
Yeah.
Also, second point, I think you're working too much on your fuck technique.
That is
Your fuck technique is like boiling water. You pour it on your crotch, you scald your dick. What about pour it everywhere on a lady's
labia.
labia?
That is a bad analogy.
It's a great analogy. And Adam's like, yes, yeah, I'm going to remember all of that and miss out a few key bits and make you sound special.
Yeah.
Life is like boiling water. If you throw it on someone, that's illegal. Don't throw life onto someone. But if you let it cool down until it's tepid and then stick your toe and your dick in, you're not a lobster. Do you know what I mean? That's 45 quid, yeah. PayPal me. See you later. You're great. Just getting that jizz off me,
This
chick.
is her first. You're her first client.
She's very experienced, actually. Award-winning. She won Therapist of the Year.
Is it on a mug? Your dad got in it for the birthday. I won that.
Oh my God. I can't believe I was there. I was at the therapy awards. Who wasn't? I love it. I've got tickets for next year.
Joe Dan's won World's Greatest Dad as well.
Oh my God. Top 5. That's a shit mug to get. World's top 5 dad.
Means you're fifth, doesn't it?
Try harder this year.
Yeah, madness. I avoid the sadness. I saw it on TikTok about it yesterday. It's like, it's bad for you. And I'm like, but I'm not sad. So that's good, isn't it?
No.
It is. Like if there's like a sad video, like a dog, I won't watch it.
Oh, I do.
No, why?
I love. There's a video I watch. I might have told you about this before. Sort of, maybe like 4 times a year.
The wedding one?
The wedding one. Butterfly kisses.
You watched it before therapy.
What are you laughing at?
What's butterfly kisses?
So,
Oh, you're on fine form today, Ro.
there's a woman, right? And she's getting married, as they do, you know. And
Fucking women are always getting married, aren't they?
Idiot.
More fool you.
And her brother's doing like an intro to the first dance. And he goes, look, as some of you will have noticed, me dad's dead. Not here.
Noticed.
Subtle.
Is he there?
Subtle.
He goes, like, some of you might have noticed that we're missing someone today.
Oh, right.
It's because he's dead.
I'll say, if
We didn't tell you about it when it happened. We kept it quiet. We buried the body. It was 12 years ago. A lot of people have been asking, where's Graham? We've never told anyone, but we waited till today, and now there's an empty seat. We've still paid for the meal. That was a bad decision.
And he says, my sister, who's being the one who's getting married there, she loves this song. And this was our other sister's first dance at her wedding that she danced with me, Al fella too. But today, obviously, she can't dance with me, Al fella, but
He's dead.
I sing. So I have recorded myself singing this song. And then they play his version of it. And several of them, like her brother, then like her uncle and her granddad, they all dance with her. And she's just crying the entire time. It's dead sad. And I watch that about 4 times a year.
Sounds fun.
How do they all at the same time? They
No,
dance with?
one
Oh,
after
right.
the
I
other.
thought it was like,
It's
ring
the
a ring of
hokey-cokey-
roses.
Like the hokey cokey, yeah.
We all fall down. Oh, shit. That was like Graham.
It's beautiful.
I avoid sadness. No videos. I just watch things that make me happy.
Oh,
Oh, you've got
I know that's
to
unhealthy.
listen.
sadness on a hangover is great.
You full lean in, don't
Oh,
you?
I
sadness
went
on
to
a
a
hangover.
funeral yesterday, so I got sad.
Yeah, it's good.
It was as good as a funeral could go, yeah. It was another humanist service.
Oh, I go the other way on a funeral. I laugh it up. I enjoy it. That's when I block out sadness. I think I've got it's like almost a protective instinct to be like, I can't get into this because it's too much. I don't ignore sadness. There's moments when I let myself think about sad stuff. I don't want to be one of them people that's just tuned up and like, everything's fine, because I think that's actually more unhealthy.
Yeah.
But there's something triggers me in funerals where I just find it absurd more than I do sad. I end up focusing on people doing fake, and a humanist minister like, I don't find that sad.
No, I didn't find it sad, but it was where we did it dad 4 years ago.
So you're sad about the memory of that.
So I was like, I genuinely wasn't sad about being in the funeral. It was a nan who passed, and obviously that's sad. But all I could think about was a dad, and I was like, oh, this. Yeah,
maybe I've just been to some fucking old people's. The last few funerals I've been, it's been old people where you're like,
same. You were done. I was like, oh, I was here 4 years ago for something. That's one of the worst days of my life. That made me sad.
Yeah.
And I kind of not like bathed in it, but I was like, okay, I'm in the sadness, and I'm just gonna be sad for like a couple of hours, and I was okay with it.
Laura said this to me the other day. I cry at films a lot, and she was like, but you don't cry in real life.
I'm the same, and that is defo a comedian defense thing. I just know it is, and I've thought this for ages. Like the moment in Click where he sees his dad for the last time.
No, it's different for me. It's Click, but it's a different. I cried at that the first time.
Right, the moment where he sees his dad for the last time, and he pauses it, and he goes and gives his dad a little kiss on the cheek, and his dad walks away crying, and neither of them know that was going to be the last time they see each other. Kills me. And then I got told my mum was dead, and I was like, cool, what are we doing? Where's the party? Where's the funeral?
Yeah. I was in shock at my mum's funeral. Definitely. I remember smiling. She's just in shock. And I have a weird response. Like, I can't remember crying at a funeral.
Yeah, me neither.
But
I cried at your mum's.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is it because you were detached from it? Well, I suppose you weren't. You were pretty close to it.
I barely knew his mum.
Oh, right.
You'd only met her once.
I met her once, like so briefly.
I kissed her. No? Oh, no.
Oh, it's always behind. We all have masks on for that bit.
That's a fucked up. I think it would be healthier to be like, oh, I'm at a funeral. This is dead sad. Well, I feel sad, but I think that's a weird, maybe a trauma response thing. If we're talking fucked up childhoods, where you're like, no, and then I'm literally.
I feel it in my head. I can feel like me draining the tears and just keeping them in my head.
Watching fucking Meet Joe Black, just weeping. God, that film got me. I know the bit where he talks in a Jamaican patois.
Yeah, I mean that's just one of the funniest things in the history of cinema.
No, I sister, you're gonna sleep. No, don't worry about
Joe
it.
Black, I think, is possibly in the bottom 3 films I've ever seen.
Oh my god, I've
never seen it.
But
I need to watch it.
Because you will 100% agree with me. It is because I expected it to be
Brad Pitt?
What?
Yeah. Anthony Hopkins.
One of his only stinkers then, surely.
I don't think, I'm throwing it out there. I can see why people don't love it. I don't think it's an out-and-out stinker.
It's horrific.
Worse than Space Jam 2?
It's in the bottom 3 with it. It gets relegated same season. It's the lead to Space Jam 2 Southampton.
Yeah.
That's my favourite.
Watch Your Criers. Miracle on 34th Street with Richard Attenborough when the deaf girl comes over and she's like, the mum's like, she's deaf. She just wants to meet you. And he goes, oh, and then signs. And her face lights up every time. I'm crying.
Side note, we'll come back to your question, but I've thought of something and we need to talk about it. Have you seen the fella who stands on Church Street in Liverpool in town?
This is absolutely deserving of a screech, innit?
No.
It makes me cry.
No? Is it not a screech? Because it felt screechy.
Listen.
All right, cool.
Okay. He does sign language.
Oh, yeah.
So he plays a song and then he signs and then he's got a bucket collecting for deaf people, right? So he's not singing, he's doing sign language music. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
We've said this.
Have we?
We've spoke about it.
So he could just be doing anything.
Yeah.
Because he could be doing any song, doesn't have to match the one that's on. Because the people who can read it can't hear the music.
Yeah.
And the people who can hear the music don't know what his hands are doing.
Yeah. And he might not even be in tune.
He could literally just be,
Deaf people might love him though, because he might be signing, look at all these stupid fucking pricks. What?
What?
He said he might not even be in tune.
It was a throwaway.
He could be doing anything. He could be literally going,
Yeah, he could be going,
hey, you're deaf, but all these are fucking knobheads.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's animals.
stick a quid in there for us.
Have you ever watched Marley and Me once? If you're a dog owner. I know it's a proper cliched one, but that got me. Up as well.
Up doesn't do it for me. It's a cartoon. I can't get involved.
No, but it's still putting yourself in that situation, isn't it? That's what makes you cry.
I
You're not
just-
crying because he stopped drawing the woman.
Oh, man.
Because that.
Cartoons don't get me. I like watching them, but they don't make me sad.
Encanto. I don't know why that got me. Got me.
What else?
Daddy was, Etta was like, Daddy, you've got feelings. So I was like, yeah, I have. Fucking rough. Wasn't that bad.
I haven't seen it, but I think
enjoy it.
I think Sophie's Choice would get me. You know what Sophie's Choice is?
Which is in the bakery.
What?
What?
What's Sophie's choice?
The mum has to decide which daughter dies.
Oh, yeah. You thought it was the Greg's biopic. Yeah.
And I haven't
Steak
seen it,
bake.
but I think what she does is she can't pick, so she just says take both of them.
Right.
What? Take them where?
Dead.
Oh, shit.
Right, cool. So that's one of your top picks for saddest
never
films.
seen
I've not seen it, but sounds really bad. Also, Titanic, not seen it, but loads of people die, and I like boats. So imagine that's a real
Not sad at
tearjerker.
all, Titanic, because it's real.
It's too cheesy. I think that's Meet Joe Black is so cheesy that you can watch it and go, this
you
is
need to watch
so
me Joe
bad.
Black before the next episode so that we can talk about it.
Oh, I enjoy
Because
it.
it's stupid.
Also, Brad Pitt speaking to the Jamaican grandma is in
Everything
Rastafari.
ran me Ari.
Oh, bad man. You was a bad man. Because she knows he's deaf. No, what you come for me, bad man? And he's like, no, sister. Everything gonna be alright.
I'll watch it.
And no one's laughing. It's fucking great.
Do you watch sad films on purpose?
I'm drawing a blank on films I get sad and cry about.
I'm trying to-
but there's definitely a.
Trying to get them out of you guys. What are our... Right, haveawordpod@gmail.com. Your best criers. For the next time Rose hungover, and by the way, I totally agree. Lean in. Let it happen. Because if you can't cry at funerals...
The Vow.
The Vow?
The Vow. Have you seen The Vow?
No.
True story as well. So there's a couple come out to cinema, been to see a film, and they get in the car and they're driving, right? And they get to a traffic light, and she's like, "Do you know what? I'm gonna fucking suck your dick." So she takes her seatbelt off and goes to knock him off. And
Then?
at that moment, a truck hits the back of their car.
Shit.
She goes flying out the windscreen.
With his cock in her mouth.
They haven't quite got
This-
the.
Whoa. Oh, me cock. And Jill.
Right? When she wakes up, her husband is at the end of a hospital bed, and she calls him doctor because she doesn't remember him. Because basically, like, the last 12 years of her memory is gone, or like the last few years. I don't know how long it is. So she doesn't remember him.
We're doing Scout synopsis by accident. It's great.
Man,
Sophie's choice. Scott's a choice, but she can't make up her mind. Fucked. Kills him. Gone.
So she's like, I don't remember this. So there's loads of complications. Anyway, it's about like sort of her husband who's obviously still in love with his wife, and they're the most in love couple you've ever seen.
Yeah.
But she doesn't remember him. And this is a true story. This happened. But she's like in her head still with her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, shit.
Like it's so sad watching him like cope with it.
$1 Million Baby.
That's the Vow.
$1 Million Baby.
$1 Million Baby. That's the sequel to Sophie's Choice. That's when she sells one of them.
So, into boxing.
It's the alternative ending. Sophie's Choice.
Oh, shit. Signs by M. Night Shyamalan. Have you seen Signs?
Justin Timberlake.
With Joaquin Phoenix
Tell me if
and
you've seen
Mel Gibson,
No.
where the kids just leave it. Have you not seen Signs? Bruv, have you not seen Signs?
No.
Oh my God. Oh my days, watch Signs, innit? Signs at the end. Swing. Oh, shit, that'll get me.
Forrest Gump. What's her name?
Jenny.
She's a bitch, isn't she?
Jenny.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That's the quote, isn't it?
Is that your therapist again? Life is like a box of chocolates. You stick your boiling water in the box of chocolates, they're going to melt. But you don't put them in, they're going to be tasty. 45 pounds, please. Let's have a break. Sad films, haveawordpod@gmail.com. I'd like to know how to cry. Thank you. Now it's time for the Have a Word podcast generation game, sponsored by Love Honey, the world's largest online sex toy and lingerie store. We've spent some money on a conveyor belt, so the items will go across the conveyor belt, and me and my gimp here will. By the way, that's not Adam. He's gone for a train. Let's go.
The Greedy Girl Rabbit Vibrator.
Greedy girl. What a weird name, but good name.
The leather flogger.
Oh, a leather flogger. Are you taking this in, Finn?
The red hot riding crop.
Oh, I like that one. Rebecca Goodwin was good with that.
The Wee Vibe Nova rabbit vibrator.
Sounds fancy. For the greedy girl.
The leather boxers.
Oh, just put them aside for me for later.
Leather
Thank
boxes.
you. Oh, nice.
The birthday cake loo.
Oh, it's my favourite type of loo. Happy birthday to me.
The bionic bullet cock ring.
Oh, nice. A little too big for some.
The Love Honey Rose.
Oh, the Love Honey Rose. Famous. Famous.
The Womanizer rabbit vibrator.
Oh, it's a big dog, that one, isn't it? That's the big dog.
The water-based lubricant.
It seems boring after birthday cake. Go on.
That's all the items.
Okay, so what we guess, we get to take home. Gimp Finn, what can you remember? Are you all right?
The leather boxers.
It's like
I
you can't even
breathe. I can't breathe
leather
or see.
boxers.
The leather boxers.
The leather boxers, the flogger, the heart whip,
Flogger.
the
birthday cake loo.
The heart whip.
The Waterloo.
birthday cake
greedy
loo.
girl,
The greedy. Yeah, the greedy
The
girl.
greedy girl.
the
Is that one?
and yeah. Oh, I'm taking the greedy
There
girl.
was a big rabbit one.
How
The
do you
big
know?
rabbit one.
Oh, nice one.
What about the water-based lubricant?
The water-based.
The water-based lubricant.
Yeah, nice. Get all of these at lovehoney.co.uk.
And masks.
Oh yeah, and Gimp masks. Audio listeners, I'm just letting you know you missed out a little bit on Finn dressed as Draymond Weatherby with Haverword, Peter the Haverword snake, and a Gimp mask.
I feel great.
The bionic bullet.
Love Honey. What do they get, Steve? What do they get? 20% off.
It's good.
On site-wide. lovehoney.co.uk.
The Womanizer. Indulge in whole-body orgasms.
Go to lovehoney.co.uk and use the promo code WORD20. You get 20% off site-wide. Finn, you got any questions?
Finn got no question. All right, bad man.
Still my evidence there.
No, he's checked
I
out.
think he's having a bad day.
The Comedians Club Chester is on Saturday the 10th of June. Please come down. Scott Bennett, Rob Mulholland, Phil Ellis and me. comediansclubchester.com for my comedy club in Chester. And my previews start this month. Wednesday, I think the 25th of June. I've got 20 tickets left in Northern. The Thursday is sold out. danspreviews.com. I get to do my new hour, which I'm very excited about. You've done your hour. You did your run.
I've done a hour. I don't think it's my new hour yet.
No. Okay.
There's a bit that I haven't even started working on yet that I think is going to be 20 minutes.
So you're building it up to go long to edit it down.
There's a couple of bits in the hour at the minute that audience is like, but I don't. So I've either got to fix them or record them and release them or just get rid of them.
Nice.
But there's two bits. I remember when I did that guest spot opening for Shane Gillis last year in London. When we were backstage afterwards, I was like, that new hour's fucking great, mate. And he went, it'll get there. He went, I think I've got like one bit finished. And he went, but he said, I was speaking to Louis C.K. about it. And Louis like, you need 4 and ideally 5 for a great special. He went, you can't just have a special that is pulled along by having one great bit. He went, if you want the special to be great, 5 of them have to be great. And you've got 1 at the minute.
That's the standard that Louis C.K. hits. Shane Gillis can, you can.
There's 2 bits in the current hour where I'm like, they could become great. And the other bit I've got an idea for that I'm going to be working very...
That will be great, that bit. You told me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good. He'll like that as well.
I'm not... Yeah, I think I told him the Jacaranda the idea for it, but if I can get 3 where I'm like, okay, and then I think the 4th will come from somewhere or an edit of what is currently in the show, then we'll be looking good.
I've been gigging a lot. I've been doing a lot of sets, and I am ready to start doing hours. I've got 2 a week all through the summer. Newcastle under Lyme, Runcorn, and Phase 1 have got some tickets left. The rest are selling out, and I am dead chuffed about that. But I cannot wait to just run out the hour. This time last year, I remember when I first did my previews, you said to me, "You're enjoying doing the full show, aren't you?" It's a different feeling when you get to just. It feels like you get to just unfurl the wings a bit. Like I went down to do new material at Hot Water last week, and they were like, "Yeah, it's 10." She's cool. It's useful, but it's not enough useful.
No.
I'm
I'm at Hot Water all week. This week, I'm not there tonight, weirdly. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 2 shows a night. So that'll help. Last night, I did a gig for Aaron Wood in Manchester City Centre at a place called Disorder. There's only like 20 odd people there.
Good.
Well worth doing.
All right, great.
And Aaron was like, because he'd asked me to pass on to you that it was a good gig, but he said to me, do 20, do 30, and if you want to do more, do whatever you want. I must have done 35, 40 last night. And they didn't get bored. They were happy and they were there.
All right, shit, I might jump on there. Aaron Wood of the Spread Negativity podcast.
Yes.
That he does with Liam Tuffy. Liam Tuffy, Steve. Tuffers. So, shall we do a speed round?
Yes,
Talking
Finn.
about your boyfriend, mate.
Finn?
I've got control of the prep and the buttons. Watch me fuck it up. Cam Alto says, "Hi, Lids. Thought.
Oh my God!
What are your thoughts on James Acaster's new music venture?"
I didn't know he's got one.
Yeah, he does dubstep. This is a famous thing. I don't know about James Acaster's thing. I just assume you're well tuned up more than me on this.
I haven't got a clue.
That's when Finn does the prep, innit?
Cam.
Oh, shit.
We're going to research that, Cam, and then come back to your question. God, I miss Finn. Finn, why aren't you doing this? Prick.
By the way, for the audio listeners, Finn's just being really quiet.
He's in a mood.
Sean Griffiths says, Wag Lids, I was listening to a podcast recently where they were talking about soy being widely known as a food for the weak
Yeah.
and unmasculine.
Soy boys.
Are there any foods that you would not eat in fear of people thinking you're a pussy, a nonce, or a serial killer, etc.? That's from Sean Griffey.
Yeah, they're known as soy boys.
What? I've never heard.
Just an internet meme where these soy boys is like...
I hate people, you know.
Yeah.
Like, just shut up. I'll eat what I want. I probably wouldn't eat a pear because I think you look like a twat. Just have an apple.
Pear.
Pear's a boss.
Just have an
Pear's
apple.
What's the different fruit?
They're not though, are they?
Yeah, they taste so different. What about a plum? Would you rather have an apple?
I don't like plums.
Is there any fruit that you're against?
Nectarine?
Pretentious fruit. Like a kumquat. I don't even know what that is, but I just feel...
It sounds like a gym move, I think.
Yeah.
10 kumquats, 10 star jumps, and then you can go home.
It sounds
Who's
like...
that?
It sounds like a slur, doesn't it?
It's the PT, isn't
It's
it?
a proper kumquat.
No, I don't eat pears because I just think it's too close to the apple. And I can't be asked. Like, I'm going to have one of them, I'll just have an apple.
I don't trust grapefruit. Just a fucking big fucking orange. Satsumas, just shit oranges. Get an orange.
I like any of the oranges. Oranges, tangerines, satsumas.
Clementine.
Yeah, any of them. They're all nice.
A nectarine? Do you like a nectarine?
Can't remember if I've
Like
had
a
one.
fancy plum.
I don't like plums.
I love plums, mate.
I don't know if I'd feel totally
Like mother,
comfortable
like son.
as a 42-year-old.
She loves fruit.
I think having a candy floss, like I've just standing there
That's not fruit, then.
eating a candy floss.
You ever had candy floss grapes?
I know it's not fruit. The question is what food? It
Oh.
wasn't just fruit.
Candy floss grapes are good, though.
Yeah, but I mean, do you know what I mean? I feel like there is an age limit where you do look like a paedophile if you are stood just
you drink
eating
a
a candy
glass of
floss.
water.
It depends where you are. If you're at a fun fair, then you can just be stood there with a candy floss. That's fine.
At a funeral.
If you're at a funeral, then it looks mental, doesn't it?
This is how I grieve
Fun
through
fair.
candy floss.
You go on the fun fair.
I went to a fun fair the other day. I got a hot dog.
Is that in your diary for school? What do you do on the weekend?
This isn't funny. Look at his face. It's
There's
not
a fun
funny.
fair at Crosby Marina.
My therapist said I should go to more fun fairs because I've been very shy about amusements and fun fairs. So fuck you.
You look like a paedophile if you drink a glass of water in the street.
Where have you got that from?
Have you ever seen someone drinking a glass of water
Just walking around with a glass that they've brought from the house on for a walk.
You'd be worried, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
pull that closer to you.
If you ordered milk, just a glass of milk anywhere, I don't know what's going on there.
I wouldn't order it somewhere, but I'll do like a glass of milk.
Publicly?
No.
No, yeah. Looks murdery, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it does. What else is there? Dates. They're for paedophiles.
What are dates?
Just like
shit
dried up
prunes.
prunes, aren't
All
they?
right, yeah. I need them for...
There's a couple of lads
Fridge.
I get a lot of TikToks from, and they did a would you rather today, and I wanted to run it past you.
Go
I
on.
think it would provoke good conversation.
Speed round.
Keep it outside the pot.
Go on.
In pod production there. Go.
Would you rather, right?
We shouted it. This is a serious one.
Yeah.
Would you rather get given 100 grand right now, or get given 100 million? But with the 100 million, I give you a marble, and if you ever lose that marble, you die.
100 million.
100 million, I put it in my foreskin.
The money,
And I put the marble.
What is it? 100 grand
yeah.
in my pocket?
No questions asked.
Can it go straight? Can I get a back transfer? I just feel like it's going to be annoying having to put that much money in the
Yeah.
bank. Right, yeah.
Or 100 mil, but you can never lose a marble or you'll
Easy.
die.
I'd
The
run-
second that marble is not on your person, like you're in the shower, you've got hold of the
No,
marble.
you've rammed up your ass. No, you've rammed up your ass.
Oh, hang on. Right.
You can't lose the marble. You've got to have it on your person at all
Oh,
times.
this is different. This is totally... I thought you were giving me a marble, you know, like your logbook for your car,
Yeah.
and I could just put it in the drawer where I put everything.
No.
Oh.
On your person at all times.
So easy.
Night out, you're on the Charlie, you're having a fucking bevy, you know what I mean?
Big line.
Bit of pot, you've got the marble, you
He's
can't
lost
lose
his
it.
marble.
I get a third sack made in my testicles with 100 mil, and I just put it in there.
So what happens when you're put under anaesthetic to
Yeah.
get your new ball bag sewed in? Where are you putting your marble?
Up my ass.
Yeah. What if it disappears up there? That happens.
Then you're sorted forever, aren't you?
Yeah, but you might shit it out.
You might just out and you wouldn't know.
That's a bad shit. Well, you would because
You
you'd die.
die instantly.
I'd sew it into my body somewhere. 100 mil is so much different to 100k. It's like
Carl's into the marble going somewhere. I'm gonna have to. I want to take the 100 million, but there's no fucking way.
why it's instant death. You wouldn't even know. You're just living a boss life and you die.
Got a 2-year-old be like, Daddy, marble, and I'm dead. You killed your dad. Nice one. And he's like, oh my god.
Yeah, but he's inherited loads of money. There's a money this paid as well.
I don't know.
I don't think 2-year-olds think like that, you know. Oh my god, my dad is dead, but I'm very rich now. I gotta think about inheritance tax. That's how he talks, by the way. You've never met him.
What are you? Are you taking the marble?
I'm taking the 100 grand.
Oh, you're weird.
I'm not weird.
Are you?
You've got that.
Have you met him? Have you never met him before? He'd be dead in 20 minutes.
Where's that marble?
Lad?
He hasn't got the money yet and he's dead.
Yeah, the check wouldn't have cleared. I've lost it. You're joking, aren't you?
I've never lost a phone though.
I have.
Never had to have a phone on your person at all times, though.
But I do.
Yeah, it's a bit. It's
When's your phone never not next to you?
on the beach, in the water, Oh, you'd never be able to go in the sea again, which you don't mind, but I love.
Oh no.
You can't get you out to sea.
Yeah. 100 mil or never go in this sea again. That's
Like
a
a big-
You've got £100 million.
tough one, that. What are you picking there?
Not beds.
The
Not
sea.
beds.
I'm picking
£100 million. How long before you're at the seaside? You're on holiday
I just won't go
within
in the
a
sea.
week.
I just go to the pool. I mean, I'm taking 100 grand because I'm a liability. But your argument here is a waste of time.
The sea or 100
Lads.
mil.
100 million. I am missing a few public episodes. I'll have a
Right.
Pinot Colada.
Yeah, but you just don't go in the sea, Dan.
Yeah. Dead easy.
Torture, 100 grand.
By the way,
This is how much I love the sea. I'm scared of all those horrible paedophilic floating cunts. Fucking, I nearly said seahorses. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. Where have you fucking wandered off from?
why is the men having babies?
What? Yeah, exactly. Hermaphrodite, weirdos.
Yeah.
They're not hermaphrodites.
Sorry.
The male seahorses haven't got a pussy.
Have they? How did they make themselves pregnant then?
They just
They swallow.
they have the baby, don't they?
No, they swallow.
I thought it was just one of them. I don't know what a hermaphrodite is. It's men at
It's a-
penis and...
Hermaphrodite is pussy and cock together.
Listen, they're in the ballpark. They're in the hermaphrodite ballpark.
Isn't
They are.
Where's that?
In and around. It's in the water. With the jellyfish. Horrible.
It's what
Sharks.
It's the old Charlie jokes.
Hermaphrodite ball pack.
It's specifically for hermaphrodites.
By the way, as the weather is heating up, we've approached.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Order.
No.
There's been some nice days.
We have
So if you
approached-
live near a quarry, go on, Carl.
We have approached that time of the year where you all think I'm joking. Please be careful in your open bodies of water. Please.
Yeah, because you'll get eaten by a hermaphrodite.
Within the next month, we will hear of a teenager. Oh, he jumped in, you know.
If only he'd
He
listen
jumped
to
in
have
'cause
a word.
You know, his pogs fell in.
It's pogs.
His pogs fell in, and he thought, I want to get in there. And he died.
Oh, no.
And 6 men jumped in to save him, and they all died. Now there's 7 people dead. Just don't get in the water. Be careful.
6 men. 6 men jumped
Loads
in.
of pox.
The whole village people.
You think I'm joking, but it works. Because I say it that much and joke about it, it spreads. Please be careful near.
I think you're undermining your own message by doing it on air because it's just like lol central, isn't it?
No, because they're laughing
Like,
when they're near the water. Like Carl said, don't.
He's the funniest one on them podcasts.
When we
And
go
that
to
thing
Tenerife-
he does when he fucking warns everyone about bodies of water. That's so funny because he does it dead dry, and that's why I'm going fucking kayaking
Stay
with
dry.
no one else
Kayaking's fine. You've got a flotation
on your
device.
own in a quarry. Jesus Christ, Carl, grow up.
Just think,
Are you going to get in the sea when we're in Tenerife?
not with me marble. Get in the sea, as in I walk into the sea.
No. Like if we go out on a
No,
catamaran
because I-
watching whales.
Have you booked a catamaran down? Do you know what a catamaran is?
If we all put
I've
100,
been out on a catamaran before.
if we all put 150 quid in, ish, say there was £1,000 pot, and I got everyone a marble, who on that holiday would have the marble the longest? We're going to Tenerife. We're going on a lad's holiday.
In the sea to the marbles.
You're out. Finn's gone. You'd get competitive.
So a
but
marble each, but we all have to put 100 quid in.
we have to put 100 quid. There's 7 people going on the holiday.
It's like the thing we did with the
Hang on.
ducks, isn't it? We did it with ducks in Nashville.
Is there 6 people going on holiday?
Oh, we're playing the marble game. This is great.
100 quid in. We get a marble each. I've genuinely got some marbles.
Yeah, but you just put it in your room, wouldn't you?
No, because you have to do a marble check at any point on the holiday.
If someone goes, shows
can
you
shout,
marble.
check, and you have to get your marble check
Right,
out.
okay. Cool.
No, we all get one marble check a day.
A day, yeah.
Great rule. Great.
So you can't just be doing that every 15 minutes. So if you've both marble checked, I could put mine in my room then. If it was on your 3 in.
Clever.
Because then you can't marble check me for the rest of the day.
Clever.
Oh.
Clever.
Oh. So who's the cunt that's marble checking at 1 a.m.?
Me.
Yeah, it is Carl. Because I'd forget.
Yeah, but then also, like, you don't want to risk that because then if you leave it thinking I'm going to do it at night and I check you first thing in the morning, you haven't got it. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, get ready for me wearing a bum bag at all times on this holiday.
I'll put it in my bum bag.
Bum bag's my nickname for Carl's ma.
That's what I meant.
She coming?
Yeah.
She has mentioned it.
Oh, no, I'll put her on.
All right,
Little
that's
treat.
nice. She deserves
I
it.
mean, she does after what she's been through with me.
She doesn't need a seat. She's my bum bag.
Get a checker.
Oh, God.
Just saying.
Do you know what? I'm such a pussy. He does this banner all the time. And when I do it, I'm like, God, I've met her. She's a wonderful woman.
Let's go to the reservoir.
And Carl's brother's fucking nailed.
Let's go to the reservoir, boys. Just think. I've staved lives with this. Defo.
Staved?
You
Yeah.
staved them?
Yeah?
Yeah,
I have.
oh, yeah. Staved
As in,
already.
like, I've not stopped them dying. Like, as in, like, if they're dying, I haven't saved them, but I've definitely stopped people jumping in and dying. Just stop jumping in and dying.
It's all about you, isn't it? Yeah.
Just be careful.
Young man. Marble game. I'm getting some marbles. Right?
Cool.
We're playing. What if we go down the quarry together
In Tenerife.
in Tenerife?
We are, but that's booked in. That's after the catamaran thing.
Oh my
Catamaran
god! Oh
quarry.
my god! I've dropped me marble into that open body of water. Leave it with your pogs. It's not worth it. A couple of would you rathers as Adam has started the ball rolling. Speed round. Stephen Elliott says, "Would you rather have to dress like a beefeater for a whole month of the year? You choose the month, or spend that month wearing a wig that the other lads choose for you."
A bottle of gin.
So you've got to go full Tower of London beefeater for a whole month,
Or a wig.
or a wig for that whole month.
Well, they're wearing a wig, aren't they? So it's just wig plus more.
No, you just look like you're on a stag do with the Beefeater outfit.
I've got the big ass.
Stag do? What stag do have you been on? Where everyone's dressed as beefy? This is what you're talking about?
There must have been
You look much more like you're on a stag do if you've got a wig on.
I think there must have been a Beefeater stag do at some
Probably a
point.
proper Tory nonce one, yeah.
Yeah, not a great one.
Don't they wear the big hats, though?
Yeah.
Well, that's more stupid than a wig in itself, and you've got the rest of the
I'm
rig
taking the wig.
on. Yeah.
Because I'd like,
That
I
we
wouldn't
choose
mind
for
people
you.
being like, Adam Rose, and he's got a wig on, rather than why is Adam Rose dressed as a beefeater? Fucking stupid question.
They're all
Finn
stupid.
is so much better at this stuff.
It's great. That's why he does it.
Do you reckon, Finn? Yeah.
What month would you choose?
What was the month be?
You can choose the month.
Where to wear a wig?
Yeah.
January.
January.
For my birthday.
Dry January with a wig.
We don't wear it in the summer because you're getting out and everyone sees you, and Christmas is too big.
Yeah. There we go.
Too big for a wig.
February, maybe.
No, it's my birthday. You're not wearing a wig for my birthday.
Stephen Elliott says, we've doubled up on Stephen Elliott. Stephen Elliott loves the Would You Rather. He's the only thing that's keeping it going. That and Adam watching other people's fucking TikToks. Would you rather be a prop comic, you can't do any joke without a prop for a year, or work as a living au pair for Boris Johnson for a whole summer, 3 months? You've got to be a prop comic for a year. You literally cannot do a bit of material without a prop.
Isn't the second one just like ammo for life material, though?
Yeah, I'd work as the au pair for Boris Johnson, joking, aren't you? I'd be teaching the kids like fucking socialist ideals and everything.
You big dirty boy.
I think you should spread the wealth. It's ridiculous.
I'd also be like poisoning Boris Johnson's food and stuff. Not like to kill him, but to make him ill.
Oh, long game it.
I'd
Just
be like
over
rubbing
3
fucking
months.
raw chicken breasts all over his like freshly made dinner and that. Enjoy your stomach bug, you fat cunt.
What's the Scouse au pair doing near the dinner
It's
again?
a bit weird. What did he say? Nothing.
Yeah, that Scouse au pair's weird. Keeps rubbing raw chicken on the food. The chef's fuming. He's like, lads,
Oh, I
fuck
wouldn't
off.
tell them or show them. would
Oh, right.
I'd distract the chef.
Talk me through it.
Have you seen that farmer's market that's outside? You might want to go and get some ingredients. I'll finish up in here. Go on, John. Go on, have a look outside.
There's a mobile farmer's market. Lads.
Yeah, no, there isn't. There's a lie in it.
Whoa, what's over there? I can't see it. No, keep going.
Oh, just do what? Wow, what's that?
Whoa.
Every day.
Whoa, what's that? Rubbing
Fucking
chicken.
space battles happening outside there.
The au pair's weird though, Mum. He has chicken on him all the time. He smells like chicken.
In his pockets.
And they'd be like, where the fuck have you been? Be like, I went to get some sinks. And then I remember we already had some.
What was that a reference from?
What's it always a reference from?
Is it 2 pints?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's got that, though. Rub chicken on and stuff. Tell his kids to give the mates
Indoctrinate his children into communism.
money. 3 months.
3 months. Busy summer.
Yeah.
Busy summer. I just want to go in a paddling pool. Never mind that. Let's learn about Marx. Underrated, overrated. Oh, shit. Underrated, overrated.
Oh.
Excited. I'm really excited.
Wrong one.
Smooth.
There we
Yeah,
go.
it is. That's why. Transition.
Music's yellow.
Hit your wife with a shovel. Fuck you. Callum Ward says, all right, Lids, overrated or underrated chips with an Indian curry?
Oh, totally underrated.
I like a chip with a curry.
Totally and utterly underrated, especially by the people who claim to have invented this food.
Yeah, Ishan
South-
would
South
spit in your
Asians.
face.
Do you feel judged by them? I think they don't. Indians, I don't think they really give a fuck.
They're making money off you. They'd rather sell you all the
But I
chips.
think
But like
they're thinking-
Ishan and his boys are always like, oh, you can't be having chips with a curry. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Chips improve everything. I did a little stand-up bit about this for that documentary. Chips improve everything.
Fact.
There isn't a lot of meals that I don't want chips with.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. French fries, but my
No,
favourite.
I'm a home chip, mate.
I love it. It depends on the day of the week for me.
I do like a French fry, but I'm a home chip guy.
Brad Stockley says, underrated, overrated, flavoured gin.
It's overrated, but it's good.
That rhubarb.
Yeah, the rhubarb one's fantastic.
Pink isn't a flavour. Women.
Oh, pink's terrible. Pink gin's horrible. It tastes like flowers.
Yeah.
I don't like it. But the Whitley Neal, like, flavoured one.
Whitney nails are good.
The rhubarb one, the raspberry
Rhubarb
one,
and
the
ginger.
quince one.
Quince. You don't like pear, though?
I didn't say I don't like pear.
Or you'd rather have an apple?
I just think it's, yeah, like, I just think you look like a bit of a cunt while you're having a pear, do you know what I mean? When there's apples.
Like they don't know. Do you know there's apples? No? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Dickhead I am. Eating pears.
I think flavoured vodka's a bit shit.
Not like a flavour vodka.
I think
I don't like
gin,
I don't
gin
drink.
suits
I don't
flavouring.
drink it, but I did
No,
drink it.
vanilla vodka's better than normal vodka.
Yeah, fact.
Oh yeah, I'll give you that. But then I think that's
Bit
the
of
only one.
stolly.
We went to Revolution last year. We went for some beers. Me and Antonio and Rummy from the Comedians Club, and we were just passing Revolution. I was like, we should go in because I sometimes love a shit pub, and they were like, you know, and they're like, oh,
For any
good.
foreign listeners, by the way, Revolution is the name of a vodka bar. It's a chain of bars. He
And
wasn't
it's-
just passing like a revolution. Like it wasn't like they were trying to overthrow the government. And Dan was like, "Should we
Boris
just pop in for a
Johnson's
vodka?"
kids. Bring them down. Fuck the patriarchy. I think we got a little. I think Revolutions can be all right. I think most of it's like uncool now.
You know what you're getting, so there's nothing wrong with it. You're not
we
going
got a
in
rack.
expecting-
We got a rack of flavored vodkas. You know, and this used 20 years ago. This was a thing. Be like, oh my god, you get 6 for whatever. How much? I don't like a tenner or something.
Yeah.
Fuck me, they were all abysmal. They were so bad and like just rank.
We did a bit of shot tasting in Nashville, didn't we? As you'll see in the upcoming special, they were great.
Was that bourbon? No, it wasn't. Was
Bourbon
it?
and moonshine.
Moonshine and bourbon.
Holy
yeah.
shit! It was so much better than the.
I got bladdered
rubbish
in
at
under
Revolution.
5 minutes. I went from sober to bladdered.
Yeah, because we hadn't had breakfast.
Yeah, it was
About
11 a.m.
9:30 in the morning. When
Yeah.
So good. So on the little route, you'll see it on the special. On the little route, the guy's obviously got a thing where he goes, "We'll take you here and you get some free samples." And I don't know if he realised that those guys were going to make $400 that day.
Yeah.
But we 3 shots in just started buying merch, memorabilia. Rowe had like 2. Did you get 2 bottles?
2 bottles.
I bought a bottle of bourbon and a bottle of moonshine.
Yeah.
They're both here.
Yeah, and we all bought like shit. They made so much money off us.
Still on Brad Stockley. Monopoly, underrated, overrated.
As in, like, getting control of several businesses or the board game.
Yeah, Monopoly's emerges. He's talking about. Yeah, Monopoly, the board game.
It just frustrates me, it annoys me. I'm good at it, but I don't like a game lasting that long.
It's the number one cause of family drama in the world. That and affairs.
Yeah, and do not combine the two. That's awful. I'll buy Park Lane. What with? This. I just honestly, if someone goes, we should
That's
have a
a
game, Monopoly.
I've never thought about that, but when you're playing board games, there's no rules that you can't offer sexual favours instead of like in-game currency.
I mean, if there's kids present, it's going to be frowned upon. But there's some rules you shouldn't have
Why
to.
would I be playing Monopoly with kids?
No children in the family,
I wouldn't play Monopoly with them because they won't respect the rules.
He'd batter them.
right?
What's the point? It'd be
He's
over
going
in
to be a
6 moves.
fun Uncle Adam. Should we play a board game? Grow up.
Sexopoly would be good. Kiss Park Lane, kiss a chew.
Yeah. Christopher Blackwood says, this is going to go down like I know it's going to go down, Christopher, and I think it's why you messaged in. Got an overrated or underrated for all yous. British ice hockey. Do you know what? It's so weird because we talk about it a lot and it's great that someone's
We've
actually brought it
exhausted
up.
it, Charlie. We won't shut up.
I think it's just a bit too much sometimes. I think it's overrated
Josh plays it.
because
though.
everyone loves it. Who?
Our barber, Josh, plays it.
Which one's that? Ginger Josh?
He cut your hair. I know he cut your beard.
He fucking didn't,
I
mate.
think some of our listeners just don't understand the concept of an underrated, overrated. Like, it has to have a rating, doesn't it? For us to discuss it. Like, it has to have like a known rating.
What, you're not a fan of the Blackburn Hawks?
Like, it has to
I
have
am.
like a consensus that we discuss whether that consensus is accurate.
Everyone has to have an opinion on it. Everybody. Whether it be good or bad.
British ice hockey is unclarified. There's no
I don't
rating
even
on
know
it.
it exists.
Oh yeah, it's massive.
I say a friend plays it.
They're putting on 300-400 a fucking game. No, it's shite. Daniel Rogers, last bit of underrated, overrated. Wagwaglid's got an underrated, overrated speed round American live audience sitcoms that I haven't heard you talk about loads. Frasier.
I don't know how good British ice hockey is or what people think of it.
It could be incredible.
It's not. I've been to some games.
Right. But
I
like,
mean, it was 1989, and and they were called the Black Hawks then, and then they changed the name to the Hawks. I don't think. I wonder who complained about that.
I know.
Like anyone thought, do you know what? That's really racist.
for us to have an opinion on something, to have it overrated or underrated, we have to know how it is rated and whether it is good or not. We have to have an opinion about it, and then that we compare that with the general consensus. And then if they're at odds, we have to decide whether our opinion is higher or lower than the general consensus. That's what an overrated, underrated is. And none of us know how good British ice hockey is, apart from Super Danny, yeah. And we also don't know what people think about it. So how could we possibly... What's the other one? Frasier?
You're right.
It's a good question.
This is American live audience sitcoms that we haven't mentioned loads. So Frasier.
Good. It reminds me of getting up early in the winter for school.
Yeah.
I like Frasier. I thought it was, but it was rated. He got $53 million for the last 2 seasons.
That's a lot of money.
That's Friends money, that.
Kelsey Grammer. Jesus.
Isn't he Sideshow Bob as well? Yeah, he is.
He is, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
And where his career started, Cheers.
I've never seen it.
No.
It was massive in its day.
Where everybody knows your name.
That theme tune might be one of my favourite theme tunes, though. It's a fucking banger.
Never watched that.
I only know from the episode of Friends where Joey's missing home.
Third Rock from the Sun.
Never seen it.
It was great. I thought it was really good.
Just call it Earth.
Joey.
I watched it all.
I never watched
watched
any
all
of
of
it.
them.
No.
I think I watched an
I did.
episode or two and was like, ugh.
I think there was 2 seasons.
Was it bad?
No, because it wasn't Friends good, but it didn't diverge enough away from what it was in Friends. So it wasn't like, this is awful. It was still Joey, just in worse places, worse scenes.
Right.
So if you like Joey, you still liked it, but you weren't like, this is good. It wasn't
It
good.
flopped for a reason, eh?
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
Never watched
Never
it.
seen it.
It's great. But I mean, it's rated. It was the biggest thing on American TV for about 10 years. Big Bang Theory.
So I liked it for a month and then realised I was being stupid.
You only have to watch it without the laugh track on to realise how bad it is.
Yeah. It's actually weird how people rate it.
There's moments in it that are great.
It's the same joke on repeat.
I think if you were younger, this is one of those ones where you love 2 pints and stuff. I think if you were 10, 15 years younger, I think people would be like, yeah, it's what was on when I was like 12 and it was hilarious. I just think if you get past the point with these things, you're like, I don't give a fuck.
I think it's the same.
I think what Big Bang Theory doesn't get credit for, and it's because they haven't been overt with it, is Sheldon is quite clearly severely autistic. And I think it's done quite a lot for people understanding how autistic people can behave.
He's got his own show now, isn't it?
Young Sheldon.
Young Sheldon,
Yeah, but it's like, I think it shows that autistic people are not just being a dick for the sake of it. In the first few series, it's just like Sheldon's being fucking annoying. But I think in a lot of it, and I haven't watched all of it, but you sort of start to understand why his brain works the way it does and why he acts the way he does. And I think it adds an understanding to what it's like to...
It's definitely done that. It's definitely helped.
And also Kelly Cocoa or whatever her name is fucking banging.
Yeah, gorgeous.
One bit of advice and then we'll call it a break. This is from an anonymous lady. Hey up, I need some guidance from you wise men of the world. I've been divorced for a few years now. It all dragged on and finally we agreed to move on. Nothing horrific, just a bit of a tit. Glad to be rid of him. Here's the main thing. Since we've split up, I've found myself enjoying the MILF role, maybe even a cougar, and shagging younger men. I've had enough of asthmatic 50-year-olds.
Me too.
I'm enjoying messing around with 30 and unders, but I'm getting some grief from my friends saying I need to meet someone my age. But to be honest, this is more fun. Am I right in thinking, as a 40-ish-year-old woman, as long as I'm not running around after the under-18s, this is all fine and above board? What's my cut-off age-wise in the eyes of the king lids?
Well, we've discussed it before. The international rule is half your age plus 7, isn't it?
7, yeah.
So if you're 40-ish, then that's 27 and up and you sound. But Al Pacino would tell you, you could have a fucking 18-year-old and there's no problem. In fact, if anything, wait another 10 years and then fucking 18-year-old.
What would Schofield do?
Also, just think about who's receiving...
The blowjobs.
Just think about who's getting the sex. Some fucking grateful 24-year-old who's just got this horny MILF turn up and be like, do you know what? I'm not looking for anything. Do you want to bang? And P.S. I know exactly how to do it.
I think when people are really young adults, when they're like 18 and 19, it's very icky, even though it's legal and technically fine and they're adults and whatever. Once someone is once you can hire a van at 25.
He's right.
You can fuck anyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally.
If you can hire a van, you are a consenting adult and you can fuck anyone as high as you want.
Mate, if
And
you can
people-
move your mate's couch, you can fuck their mum.
People are like, people are always going to be a bit icked out by it because, like, an old man like Al Pacino, and I love how this section's come full circle, really. Al Pacino having sex with a 29-year-old and getting her pregnant and whatever. To anyone outside of that is going to, like, to a lot of people, it's going to be like, ugh. Like, because it's the image and they're so far apart and their lives are so different and whatever. But at the end of the day, it's down to the two people who are doing it. And if that 29-year-old wants some Pacino cock, then it's up to her, isn't it?
She can hire a van.
29 years old they're a real adult age thing.
Grown-ass woman.
That was my older lady when I was. I only bonked one older lady. I was 19. She was 29. I remember at the time being like, "Oh my god, she is a grown ass lady." And now we're all like, "Fucking hell, she's young, isn't she?"
Don't give
for
Schofield
Pacino.
a van.
I really missed the window on sleeping with an older woman.
You can do it now.
Yeah, but it's just a woman, isn't it?
No, like you could go for like a 75-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh,
Game.
Take her teeth out. Sloppy jobby.
Oh, yeah.
we'll see you in Tenerife. Right, let's have a break.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Dan has had to skive off because he's got a wife and kids, but I'm here to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor of this podcast, NordVPN. If you don't know what a VPN is by now, I don't know what rock you've been hiding under. It's a virtual private network. It's basically a way to up your internet security whilst also changing the game. You can set your laptop or computer to pretend it's in any country in the world. This gives you so many benefits. For example, if there's a film on like the Armenian Netflix, but it's not on the UK one, tell your computer you're in Armenia. It'll log into Armenian Netflix when you sign into Netflix and you can watch the film using that. Not only that, but you can watch sport that isn't broadcast in whatever country you're in. For example, if you're a fan of the English Premier League, the football, the soccers, you can't watch the 3 o'clock games, can you? But if you're in America, you can. So set your VPN to America and watch the 3 o'clock games using an American subscription. That's how you do this. Now, if you go to nordvpn.com/haveaword, you get a big bonus from them, okay? You might have seen NordVPN doing offers elsewhere where you'll get 3 months extra free when you sign up for 2 years. If you use our code, if you use our specific URL, nordvpn.com/haveaword, 4 months free when you sign up for 2 years. And that's with all 3 of their packages, standard all the way up to their ultra premium one. You get the bonus month when you sign up for 2 years. Do it now. Up your internet security and up your internet content game, okay? Get back to the episode. I know you're enjoying it, but sign up. Support our sponsors. They support us. Also, NordVPN's the best VPN on the planet. It's my one. I'm thinking of getting myself a cold water plunge tank.
An ice bath?
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
3 weeks ago, you went, just fucking eat sensible and exercise.
Yeah, but then I listened to a podcast yesterday and it's changed my life.
Yeah.
So I need a cold water plunge tank. 3 to 6 minutes every morning, they reckon. 50 degrees Fahrenheit will do it for you. And
Is that how you work? Temperatures? Fahrenheit?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Well, the fellow was American, so I'll
Don't do
Google
it
the
50
translation.
degrees Celsius because that's a different ice bath. Stephen Transi!
To be
He's
fair,
selling ice
his
baths.
therapist told him to get him boiling
Yeah.
water.
Lads, get in there, lobster it. You know, life is like an ice bath at 50 degrees.
Apparently, it's better than any cardio for stripping fat off the human body.
Wow.
He's a changed woman.
I never knew
Stephen, we
that.
need your opinion on something. Adam's
Sure.
therapist
Yeah.
said she thinks he's too humble. Genuinely. How do you feel about that?
I don't know the PC term for this, but is your therapist a simpleton? do you change who you are when you go in there?
He must.
Yeah, I'm honest there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no persona. There's no mask.
Yeah.
I'm naked, metaphorically.
Strip back row.
Oh,
Back row.
perfect for the ice bath.
Yeah.
I'm getting a cold water plunge tank.
You live in
Yeah.
an apartment, where are you going to put it?
What? On the roof.
Just put a normal thing up there and wait for it to get cold.
What do you mean? No, it has to be a certain temperature.
Can we get a work one?
Yeah,
Can we get one for here?
yeah. And I also want to start taking vitamin D3 supplements.
I do
I
every
do that,
morning.
yeah.
I do
Yeah.
every morning, yeah.
You left your fucking supplements in Nashville.
You know, but I need to buy new ones then, don't I?
Right, yeah.
Is
I
that a
think
metaphor for something?
I'll
Hey,
leave
left
my
his-
supplements
In
in there.
Nashville, all over the couch.
Leave it by your front door. I have my vitamins by the front door, so remember to leave.
With the milkman.
Ooh,
No, not
any,
outside.
any thieves watching? Straight by the front door.
I mean, inside.
Oh, you got them delivered. How healthy are you?
No,
that
so
you-
when I get my keys, I'm like, oh shit, I need to take my vitamins and never forget them.
Yeah, you tend to keep yourself in good shape, Stephen. Are you
Thanks.
a cold water plunger?
I'm not.
No?
I used to have cold showers, but it's because the boiler broke. Genuinely is. And I used to get in arguments with my roommate at the time, saying, you're having a 10-minute shower. We have 30 minutes of hot water a day. Because he'd use it up loads, and I was livid. And I didn't feel any benefits from a cold shower. So yeah, I don't have a cold plunge tank.
People swear by it. Apparently, it's meant to be amazing for you. Just cold shower.
Yeah.
You know, don't have a girlfriend, don't have a wife. Cold shower. Get yourself a gun.
Wim Hof, innit?
Form a militia.
What?
Wim Hof.
Huh?
Wim Hof.
Oh, yeah. He's the expert.
Yeah.
Well, my man who I've been listening to, who's changed my life, he says comfort goes hand in hand with aging. So if you're comfortable and you're not like challenging yourself, that's how you age faster. So cold showers stop your aging because it's uncomfortable. But if you get a nice little temperature one, you're like, oh, love a little shower. Then you just basically you're as good as dead.
Get rid of your bed.
Oh,
Make it
yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah,
Stand up
Strapping
all
you.
night.
You want to die young, get rid of that bed. Put the bed on the roof with the ice bath.
Yeah.
Middle of winter. God, I'm going to live longer climbing up on a roof. Old people are stupid. They never climb up on roofs. That's why they die.
No, but you know, like when your nan's all frail and everyone's like, oh, don't go outside, and it's too hot, it's too cold, stay inside and lie down. That's killing it.
What a mad day.
Yeah.
Gaslighting your nan. Don't go outside. It's too hot. It's too cold. It's both. It's icy, sweaty. Stay inside. Sign that will. Get in this ice bath. It's 50 degrees. Yeah, Fahrenheit.
Are you a gym bunny, Stephen?
I've been going to the gym more recently
I bet.
because last time I was on this podcast, Dan had a debate with himself if he could batter me.
So you've changed your life.
I thought I need people to look at me and go, I can't just batter him. There'll be some restraint.
What would be your top 12 gym tips for our listeners?
Hey guys, I know this is why you've tuned in. Step number 1: don't stare at other people in the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're filming, and if they catch you, you get exposed, and that's awful. You know,
Oh, is everyone filming now?
a lot of people are.
You're not seeing all the women.
In the gym.
Are they allowed out?
What's his name? What's Joey
You
Swallow?
can't go to the
Yeah,
gym.
yeah.
It's too hot and cold.
There's a
No,
man who
but
calls
there's
them
loads
out.
of women like
Yeah.
filming themselves.
Yeah.
And then when they catch men having a look at their bundas, they put it on Twitter.
Them bundas.
Famously on this YouTube channel, we love the bunda, don't we?
So when people are like, oh, like they put it up and go, oh, look at this man looking at me titties.
They're all Irish.
They're waiting for it to go viral, aren't they? Just someone
Bones,
will
yeah.
fucking stick that camera up your fucking ass. You big estrogen head.
Now there's a man who calls them out on Twitter. Joey Swole.
Yeah, about gym etiquette. That's big.
You never filmed yourself. What's the point if you're not filming yourself? I mean, that's life. Isn't
I
it?
know, yeah. But I just go in the stir stepper really and block out the world. Compete with other people that don't know you're competing with them.
Oh,
as well.
yeah.
I love doing that. I went to a class on Saturday, and my girlfriend goes to it, and then it was just full of women, and it was I said that in a way that would suggest I'm gay. I'm not. Women are all right. There was a treadmill, and then there was this mat bit where you do some stuff, and then it was the thing where your legs and arms move at the same time.
Spin class.
But
No,
something like
that's
that.
Cross trainer.
No, that's a
Cross
cross
trainer.
trainer, isn't it?
Sorry.
Assault bike, sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Um,
horrible, yeah.
Spin class is just
Oh,
cycling.
yeah, that's the worst one, that.
Yeah.
The assault bike.
So
It's great for burning fat, though. It's up there with a cold water plunge.
Tip number 2.
So I went to
We've
one of
just
them.
been for Nando's and he's come back a changed woman.
Yeah, and a big Nando's
Your
today
big
as well.
estrogen head.
That was a big Nando's. You're going to be in the fucking Mersey.
Yeah.
What did you have?
I had a sunset burger with chips and rice.
Wow.
Banging.
You know the way you compete with people in the gym?
Yeah.
I compete with people in Nando's. There was a fella on the table next to me and I smoked him. I
Nice.
got mine well before him.
off.
Keep
And he
that
got his
mindset.
before me as well.
Yeah.
So I
What a
told
silly
you,
prick.
I compete in the steam room. That's where I compete.
Ooh, that's a good place to compete.
King of the steam room.
How much cum can you swallow?
You come in after I got in, you leave before me. Muppet. 1-0.
Yeah.
And then I see him in the gym, I'm like,
So how was the ladies' class, Stephen?
It was they're a different breed. They just don't stop. And the worst part was the instructor. She was sort of amongst all the other women, and it was a dark room, and she had a headset on so I could hear her, but I couldn't see her. So she's showing me how to do these moves. I can't see her. I'm looking at the wrong woman, so I'm staring at the wrong woman. Rule number 1: don't stare at people. I burnt 500 calories. A lot of that is probably down to just me being surrounded by women that I don't know.
Just anxiety.
Exactly.
Anxiety class.
You're uncomfortable. You will live longer.
Welcome to exercise in the dark. Do whatever exercise you want, but you're going to be terrified of the dark anyway. So you just
Burn loads. There is a man in here with a knife. You don't know where he is. Be sure.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
That'd be really good. And
It's
then
an hour
yeah, and you get a lavender flannel at the end. Sort of, calms you down, neutralises you as you go back on the streets.
on the streets.
Were you allowed in?
Yeah, it was allowed in. Yeah.
Oh, right. It wasn't,
There was
it wasn't
other
all
men.
women's class, and they were like,
No,
it's
no.
2023. We don't want to question what.
No, they didn't even bat an eyelid as I walked in. But I outdid my girlfriend, which was the real trophy.
yeah.
Quite a bit. To the
Bragging
point
rights
where
for the
I'm-
house is great,
Yeah,
isn't it?
she's younger than me as well. She
Yeah.
should be doing more. Pathetic.
Joe, when you play your girlfriend at sports, do you beat her? Like
Um,
pool.
I
and
beat her
that?
before and after if she beats me. No, we don't really play sports.
No, I mean, like, if you play like a game of pool in the pub or something, do you try and beat her?
I would do.
I
but,
do.
But we don't do anything like that. She's more into gymnastics, and I can't really compete with that.
That's a weird date night, isn't it?
Yeah,
Get in the garden.
yeah.
We go down the local Wetherspoons, have a few boners and do a bit of gymnastics.
A few booners.
Wetherspoons. Should we go down the local? Should we go down the local Wetherspoons?
Oh, usually we travel to a Wetherspoons.
Do you still go to the same places you did before this started being really successful?
No, not exactly. But that's just because I've matured as a man. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I've grown up a bit. I'm more of a pub than a club man now.
Yeah.
I don't like the unts.
Yeah.
I like the fiddly diddly dee. You know what I mean?
He's right.
Yeah.
I shop at M&S now.
Wow.
The M&S food hall is one of man's greatest inventions.
Yeah.
Really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in there.
I've changed as well. I mean, I live in the same house, got the
You
same
loser.
family, but I actually water my house plants with Evian, so
You've got 7 cars as
I'm
well.
doing fine.
Bet you do.
I've had to sell 2 of them.
What do you splurge out on? I don't say my mother.
Cars. My trainer spend has gone up
Really?
from where it used to be because I was getting just murdered, and they still don't like what I'm wearing, but it's
Show
better.
us what ones you got on today.
I think you're dressing nicely.
Oh, these have become the standard.
Oh, yeah. What are they called again?
High top blazers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So I've that's the thing that is noticed. Nothing else is different.
Even with the classic pandas on.
Yeah, just like every other cunt going around these streets. Am I right, guys? He nodded.
Matthew knows.
I think 100 quid is the most I've. No, back in the day I spent 150 quid on some Reebok pump.
Calm down.
That's it. I've never spent more than 150 on trainers.
Yeah.
What's your PB on trainer spends?
Probably one's for my partner.
Because you're a good guy.
She's got an expensive taste. I don't mean to pay to lick her out. No, but
Yeah, love. Here's 40 quid. Now get your pussy out.
God, I wish.
I know what you like at a local Wetherspoons.
Were the hype beast trainers or like shoes, like lady shoes?
No, they're from Kirsch Kicks. Please give me something.
shelter.
But they, like Yeezys, that kind of thing. The ones where the different colours and all that shit's going on.
I know what ones you mean.
Yeah.
Different coloured Yeezy.
I don't get it. I don't even get Yeezys. They look
They're finished now.
good. Because he's
The point of them was no
Anti-Semitic.
one.
He's gone
no,
a bit mad, yeah.
The point of them, no one had them. When I got a pair of V2s and no one had them, I felt like the most special boy in the world. I was like, I've got these webs and no one's got them. I won them in the raffle in size, and now everyone's got them. It's like that's pointless now.
and he's an anti-Semite.
I don't buy. I don't buy or not buy Joe like based on anti-Semitism.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
You
But-
boycott.
Oh, massively.
You love Hugo Boss.
What?
Hugo Boss.
That's
They-
true, actually.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Any
you
of
see
these
recently
big
there was a
companies.
report on a website, it might be like Reuters or something, that anti-Semitism in Germany is at an all-time high.
Oh yeah, so it's definitely not, is it? Yeah.
Come on, lads.
What?
I mean, even if it's halfway there, chill your fucking
It can't be at an all-time high, can it?
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's
6
what I'm
million
saying.
Jews died.
But even if it's at a half,
Remember?
Yeah. Come on now. Come on.
You have been bad.
Take those Yeezys off. It's tempting.
I've got 2 pairs of Yeezys and 2 of the most comfortable trainers I wear, and I'm keeping them. It's not my fault that he's got an old fucking Jew hater.
Yeah.
It isn't your fault.
I mean, we should have seen it coming when he released the Yeezy Jew hater. There was writing on the wall. Wasn't it?
I didn't buy them.
And he wrote it on the wall, which is, that was a Jewish person's house. So we should have seen it coming. But I don't connect those two things. You're right. They're comfy.
I separate the art from the artist.
Exactly.
Totally. Yeah.
Powerful.
You're wearing your Jew haters and they're comfy. And you're
There's
fine
a
with
pair
that.
of shoes that look like them, by the way. I can see
You know,
them,
you're reading your correspondence from Reuters and you're just like, which is a porn website.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there is one
Do you
called
like
Reuters.
Disney, Dan? Because wasn't Walt Disney a naughty man?
Not rooters as in like fucking rooting a woman with your
No,
cock.
Reuters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Reuters. Yeah.
That's just, I was playing around with the fact you said it wrong.
What
Disney?
He was a naughty-
Disney?
He was a
Ever
naughty
wanked to Disney? He asked.
man. That's what I did ask.
Ever wanked to... Who are you going for?
Nala.
What?
She the snake.
Adult Nala.
Who's Nala?
Simba's bird.
Wow.
When she grows up, though.
Yeah.
Not like, pinge again. You're like, oh
no,
my
not
God.
her.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's a child.
Yeah, Dan.
That'd be weird if I even brought it up. I've had a Pumba wank. Who hasn't? Singing walk.
Pumba would be grateful though.
Who am I going for? Oh, isn't it Incredibles? Is that it? Are they one?
Yeah.
Mrs. Incredible. She's heavy, yeah.
Yeah, popular.
Katy Perry just did cosplay as the mum in The Incredibles, and it was wonderful.
Yeah.
Dead ace.
Is she the one who
Don't
can
have to-
stretch?
You don't have to
Yeah.
sell me on cosplay, mate.
Go on.
Oh, I'm just all for it.
Favorite cosplay you've experienced?
Ooh, French maid.
It's not cosplay. No, cosplay is a
Cosplay?
fucking menial job.
That's fucking...
That's not cosplay.
No,
not
we're
cosplay.
talking about like...
Jamaican plumber for me. Jamaican plumber. My girlfriend was
You want
cancelled
the
shortly
chat
after.
doing too, sir?
Let me look at them pipes, Stephen. I think you know which one I mean.
Get your pipe out.
You're lucky you got me out because it's hot and icy. I'm hot and icy. Oh.
Can we cut to a break, please?
Shut up, Finn, you fucking idiot.
Why is it maid, not cosplay?
It is sort of. But if you turned up to like a cosplay convention, you'd be like, yeah, French maid, $26.99, Amazon.
You can't go to Comic-Con in like a Greg's tabard.
Is that a cosplay they do?
Just a fact, innit?
Yeah. She's just a woman serving lunch. Look at her cosplay. It's so realistic. No, she actually works here. She's the Comic-Con dinner lady. No, I mean like Chun-Li from Street Fighter. I've seen that done pretty well.
You've had sex with someone dressed as Chun-Li. That's what we're on about.
I've seen it done well.
One of my favourites.
Hang on, I've been married nearly 10 years. Do you think Laura's going cosplay night tonight? It's Wednesday night. Chun-Li or something from the Avengers? What are you fucking on about?
Or Wonder
I've just got to
Woman.
pretend here.
Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
She the one with the glasses?
Yeah.
Nah, who's the other one? The fake one?
Daphne.
Daphne. Yeah, but that's the thing. You're wildly off. Like, Finn.
Mate, Daphne.
Wake up, lad.
Velma from Scooby-Doo cosplay is sexier than Daphne.
Yeah, because Daphne, she knew she was fit. She was fit, but she knew it.
Oh, I hate that.
Velma was like, I'll put him anywhere. 'Cause she's
I love that episode.
the one I've seen.
Scooby-Poo.
Scooby-Doo Daphne. Who's this? Is this you, Steve? Put Velma Scooby-Doo cosplay.
Oh my
No,
God.
I like Scooby-Doo cosplay.
Let's end the fucking
And take
pod
safe
right, 'cause
search off, Steve.
This is going to get... Oh.
That's a
well,
child.
Instagram have done this better, but lard.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, we can't be looking at these ones, Steve. That's a 6-year-old girl on her way to her birthday
What have
party.
you zoomed in,
There
Steve?
we go. That's what I'm into. Look at that. Look at that skirt, mate. Whoa!
That's just an orange skirt with a jumper. Oh my God!
Steve, can you get Pumba cosplay up, please?
Ooh.
Who am I going for? Yeah, Mrs.
Oh!
That's cute. That's lovely.
Oh, it's a shame. It's saving my name.
Fuck that, like,
And
yeah.
I got down
Down
hard. And how did it feel?
Every time that I...
Pumba, not in front of the kids.
Would you fuck Timon?
No, he's a busy little cunt. Not into it.
Grass.
Yeah. Always fucking yapping. Can't wait for Ted Lasso to be out.
Have you
Oh,
watched Ted
Taylor.
Lasso?
It's the last episode tonight.
I'm not sold on it. You know, I don't think it's funny enough. So I was thinking,
But it's heartwarming.
yeah, but
I don't watch it for laughs. I watch it to feel good about the prospect of strangers being lovely.
bit American though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've never watched
Because I
it.
was watching it, I was thinking, when was the last time I laughed at this show? And it was a while.
What's it classed as? Is it a drama?
No, it's comedy.
It's just straight comedy? Oh, you've got to be laughing then.
Yeah.
It's comedy, uplifting, heartwarming.
They are 3 things on Netflix.
Yeah.
By the way,
Are you a generous laugher though, Stephen? Like when I watched Mickey Flanagan, one of his stand-up specials this week, and I got to the end, and I like Mickey Flanagan, and I'd seen a few of the best bits clipped out. I got to the end and went, "Fuck, I didn't laugh there." I just don't. Maybe it's because I'm in the room. I think I would laugh. I think
Yeah.
Flanagan's fucking great, but I don't think I'm a very generous laugher when I'm watching stuff. I think it takes a lot for me to laugh
true.
out loud.
Yeah, that's true. On my own, I won't really laugh. With other people watching it, yeah. If I'm there live, I'll laugh a lot. To the point where I'm trying to steal the show, really.
who was that guy?
That's Stephen Chai's laughing over it.
It takes a lot to laugh on your own. Like a laugh, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. But
'Cause
when,
laughs
something
and
gets, when you're on your own, if something gets you, you're gone.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. I laughed a lot at John Mulaney's new special, and I was on my own when I watched that for the first time.
Yeah.
It's so, because it's so stupid.
Is he the one who went to rehab? Is
Yeah.
that right.
But to some of the things he did, it's called Baby J. It's on Netflix. It's so good.
That is a full recommendation from both of us. It's one of the best specials I've watched in a wee while.
The Al Pacino bit in it doesn't work.
Which one's?
So he's got a bit in it, spoilers, about how Pete Davidson always changes his phone number.
Oh yeah.
So he saves it as random celebrities. And when he was in rehab, he'd saved it as Al Pacino. So the nurse will come up and was like, Al Pacino's ringing you while he's in rehab. And it's Pete Davidson, and it's just, he acts out what the nurse thought was happening versus what is actually happening. And it just lifts right out of the special. It doesn't need to be in it. And it doesn't go anywhere. It
doesn't live up to some of the other bits. The selling a Rolex that he's just bought
Yeah, that's it.
for coke money is, oh my God, some of the best stand-up.
yeah.
Have you been stung by Netflix yet?
What do you mean?
They changed all the rules, haven't they?
So no,
You not seen it? When you log in now, it scans your IP of all your devices in your house, and then if it's not on that IP, it's £5 a month extra. Like your
Don't watch
ex-girlfriend.
Netflix.
Yeah, people are getting fucked.
you're not into it, Steve.
If my ex-girlfriend is still using my Netflix, then there's going to be murder.
Or another special.
My sister's definitely got my login details, so it's password time, innit?
My little brother and my dad use it.
No.
I'll just pay the £5 a month for it.
All right, I will. Yeah, I will as well.
For your ex?
No, for my sister,
Oh.
because he's doing it. I've got to do
Good
it.
of you.
It's £5 a month.
Yeah, I know, but cost of living, mate.
Get some of that sensible woman money and use that.
I need an ice bath. I'm saving up.
Yeah.
Can we actually get a cold water plunge tank for in here?
100%
Where?
There's a lot of electrical
on the
stuff.
balcony.
What?
I hate to be practical, but there's a lot
Thank
of
you,
electrical
Stephen,
equipment,
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Just do it
I
in
know,
there near the
I know
pool
you're doing
table.
well, but don't be stupid.
In the disabled toilet, loads of space.
That's where he poos.
I'll stop over in it.
But but if you're uncomfortable, you live longer. So in there, once he's shit, you're in an ice bath.
Yeah. In there while he's
Wow,
shitting.
that is 15 to 20 on the end of my life.
You could both be in there,
Yeah.
be really uncomfortable, or it might make you
No ice
comfortable.
bath, just go in there with Adam.
I had a shit the other day that was fluorescent green.
Wow.
Like a baby?
No. It wasn't like sick green. It was green.
Yeah.
It was golf course green.
Baby's pivot?
Enjoy your breakfast.
Do you know what it was? I'd had a slush.
I don't think that correlates, you know? Unless it was green.
No, it was blue.
I had a blue thing that day.
I don't think an ice bath's going to fix this.
Yeah, I don't think the vitamins are going to do enough there.
Well, apparently, if you have got a deficiency in vitamin D3 and you start taking supplements, your grip gets stronger and your bowels get better. And a lot of people think they've got IBS, but they've just got a D3 deficiency.
Just noticed my grip has got strong. I've been taking vitamin D for like a month now. And it is.
Yeah, my grip gets stronger around the vitamin D. You're right.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Oh, you mean cock?
Yeah.
Put it by your front door. You'll never forget.
I'm not
That's what I always say. Put everything by your front door.
I'm trying to get up. I'm in the process of doing it. It's difficult, but I'm trying to get myself 2 routines. One for when I'm not at home. I'm on the road gigging because I'm going to need that when I'm on tour. And one for when I'm at home. So 8:30 is my wake up time now.
Adam's health update.
I'm trying to have an hour before I do anything where I just sort myself out and do a bit of breath work.
What have you been watching, lad?
I've hit my bullshit limit. I've hit my Adam's bullshit limit. I just hit it. We've done pretty well. I've been pretty good for it today, but I sort of hit my limit.
Yeah. Are you
Any
actually in
routines?
therapy?
Yeah.
Are you in therapy, Dan?
I was, yeah, but then Adam stole her.
Oh,
He was like, "Yeah, she's great. I'm
you're a
having her."
company therapist.
She's a great therapist. She's like,
Are you in therapy?
Adam, you're so great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Are you winning?
Am I winning?
Adam's 4-2 up.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Well, they're 50 quid a week.
Is it a man or a woman?
Man. Can't speak to a woman.
Especially if you don't know where she is. Turn the lights on.
Is this therapy in the dark?
I just went because I was told to go by my girlfriend. So
Is she
sounds
going as
healthy.
well?
only recently.
So she told you to go.
Yeah.
Was it,
Told you to go.
was it a
She
birthday
just said
present?
She thinks it'd be good for me. It wasn't
Alright.
a birthday present, no.
That's a fuck off birthday present, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
I
3
wish.
sessions.
Are you enjoying it?
Some weeks
Yeah.
when I need, do you know when you feel like you need it? Sort of like a poo. I just need to get this out of me. The other weeks I'm sort of thinking, what can I make up?
That would be me.
Yeah.
That would be me.
What's wrong with me today?
Is that what
Really?
you're actually doing?
That'd be great. Don't feel like sharing today. How's things been going, Stephen?
When I was
want
7,
to
my
burn
dad made
things.
me shag a dog.
I did that in confession. My first ever confession. I've said that. Got
Huh?
to do first confession in school. I had nothing to say, so I was like, "Oh yeah, I was throwing stones at windows and that."
Wow.
I remember saying it. He was like, "Oh God, yeah." I was like, "Yeah, bad that." And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "He's like, you're forgiven." I was like, laughing.
Yeah, they shouldn't have blasphemed either when they said, oh God.
How chilled out was that fucking priest?
It was
You've been
far
throwing
away.
stones at windows. Which fucking windows? The church. Yeah. No worries, man. Is it fucking pebbles or stones or what? How
And the
big
thing
were they?
is, Carl had lied about doing that. So then he's got one in the bank.
Oh
hasn't he?
shit! Yeah, I can start
You
throwing
can
pebbles
throw
at
stones at windows now, and you're already at peace with God.
God's laughing. I mean, God's in debt to me.
Yeah, for stone throwing.
Ooh.
That's how that works.
I was like, yeah, start throwing stones at windows. I was like 5. I was like, oh, wow. I was like, I'm bad, aren't I? I had nothing to say. I was 5.
Don't say that to a priest.
Yeah.
innit? I'm bad on
That's a big test.
Fucking hell.
I've told you about the time I got entrapped by
Four
the
times. he
priest.
told us.
By the
Yeah.
priest?
Yeah, I threw my mate's jumper over the fence in school. And I wouldn't tell the teachers, so they made me go to confession. And as soon as I confessed it, they were like, "Yep, needed it." They were all in on it.
Oh,
Corruption
that's
at the
horrible.
highest level, mate.
Yeah.
St. Margaret Mary's, it goes right to the top.
I told you that's
The headmistress.
inadmissible. I've told you that. You can't use that.
Not a lot of 6-year-olds know that word, though, do they? Excuse me, miss.
of the poisonous tree.
That's inadmissible. One of them, anyway. You rat.
It is.
You ever get in trouble for anything big at school?
No, I was very good. I was a very, very boring kid. Grown into a boring adult. Yeah, I was very
I
quiet.
think you're quite a fun adult. You know, you create some good content. You do your sketches. You know, you've got your show.
Why did you say it like that?
What?
You've got your, look, his granddad. You've got your bloody, your
Are
funny
you doing your
sketch.
stuffs on the internet?
You've got your girlfriend now who wants you in therapy. There's still a win
You're still doing your sketches, son.
on the
You're
internet.
busy, aren't you? You got your class on Sundays.
No, you are more of a fun adult than most.
I hope so. It's because I don't have as much responsibilities. You know, they've all got bills they have to worry about.
You just don't pay your bills.
Yeah, he's not making money. He's just ignoring bills.
What about kids? Young kids?
Yeah.
No, that's a
Any
big-
will do. Please put my address across screen.
Hello. Now, do you want children in your future?
Yeah, but not for a while.
You're only
I
young, aren't
want to
you?
be like a 50-year-old when I ever get. No, I don't. I want to be probably 35. Yeah,
You want to be 35.
ideally.
Biological clock's ticking there, son.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's good age. That's how old I was.
We joked about this a while back, right? But it was only when I was talking to someone else recently. that I actually truly thought about it, not in a funny way. You know, before you were with your lady,
Yeah.
right? And you were out there, you know, putting your dick about, fucking.
I was a virgin, Adam. Thank
Right?
you.
Okay.
Fucking my hand.
Thank you.
Imagine I was fucking crying in the car to my sister saying, "Why don't women like me?" Yeah. Fucking. I know what you mean.
Fucker.
Just, same for you. It's possible, isn't it, that you've got an illegitimate child out there somewhere?
Yeah, and I know which night it possibly came from.
Really? Is there just one chance?
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
left
mate,
it in?
I could have fathered many and many.
Oh, no, there's more than one chance. But there's one that's a bit like, "Grr." Like about a year later, she'd had a little kid.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You could do like a Patreon special and do a DNA test
Jeremy
with them.
Kyle special?
Yeah.
Not him, no, he's a gobshite.
That was 2004. So
How
how
old's
old's the
Finn?
kid? 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get him on. It's still Ryan. I'm his dad.
There was one woman I had an encounter with at one point in time.
Fight? Like Pokemon?
Of the third kind.
And she was joking about getting pregnant in order to make me pay for a baby.
How long did you know her?
About an hour and a half.
What was this in the Envy days?
And you still shagged her?
No, I stopped after that. And she asked me to shag it again. And I
After
said
an
no.
hour and a half? Yeah. What? Hang on.
Talk me through it.
I'd already fucked her.
Oh, right, all right.
And then she was like, yeah, I could, you know, just... And I hadn't come to her.
You make a romantic bastard.
It's inadmissible because I haven't cummed in you and I ain't thrown no stones at no windows.
Pre-cum, no?
Yeah. So, but then she was like, yeah, I could, you know, I could get pregnant and then you'd have to pay for the baby, wouldn't you? Like forever. And I was like, yeah, don't do that. And then she freaked me out and then she was like, right, let's go again. And I was like, nope.
Did you go to it? You need to keep some of the thoughts you're having in your head from now on with men.
Yeah, but she wasn't the type of girl who was capable of doing that.
And you were going in...
Imagine just lying there. I could murder you with a knife. Just say it. I'm not going to do it.
And you were going in...
What?
You going in bagless, yeah?
You don't have a bag for life?
I'd been in bagless.
Did you steal the bag or pay 20
Well, and put a bag on.
No.
Well, I was about to call bullshit on that. No one goes.
I'm about to come. Let me just put
do
it
you know
on.
what? I've had a good 5 minutes.
I'm nearly there. I'm just getting
Let me ruin it a second. Hang on.
fucking wrong way. It's like a USB, innit? There you go. Get here.
It's just
Get
like
it.
a USB.
She's like, oh my God, you sexy
Oh
bastard.
my God, I've made you wetter. She loves tech.
Yeah, but I was panicking for like a while that like I'd pre-cummed and gave it a baba.
What was this?
She was one of the 6.
The 6 is good old, isn't it?
Recently. I honestly, for some reason, I just slightly missed the start of that story, and I thought this was like 10 years ago, and you were working in Envy. Actually, you could pay for the fucking baby. Could pay for bus fare.
What's one of the 6? Is there like a? Is it
You
in
know,
a
it's in the
week?
film. It's a Tarantino film. One of the 6. It's really good.
So
It's
last year
I've
when
seen 7.
Adam was a single man,
Adam was in the box.
he
Yeah, go on.
he only had sex with 6 women. He didn't.
Isn't it?
He did. Sorry, he did,
Right.
but he didn't.
It depends how you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's
Yeah.
6, isn't it?
Take the piss, but it was only
It's
6.
6 in dog years.
Yeah.
No, there was
6? It's such a lie.
It's inadmissible.
What would you do if you're fucking hello? And he looks like you. Is that happening?
I asked Laura the question the other day.
the other day.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
What did she say?
Because there's every chance that me and my sister have got a sibling that we don't know about. I think,
Right.
without getting too much into the details,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, it was the late 70s, early 80s. There was no
Summer of
internet.
Someone love.
Yeah, it was the early 80s summer of love.
Everyone was fucking.
Loads
in
of
the
Norwegian birds. Come here, Helga. Get on my fjord. So I
So
don't
were
know.
you talking about the prospect of a sibling, not a child for you?
I was just saying, what if there was a knock at the door? because
From your sibling or from your
from
child?
my sibling,
Heisenberg.
from my sibling, and I was like, I personally would be like, yeah, cool. It's nothing's your fault, is it?
No, and I've got a
Nothing's
sibling
your-
out there. I know about
So
that.
have I,
don't I?
but
Nothing's your fault. We've had a family member who had a kid really young, put up for adoption, and then they tried to get in touch with our family member, and they just said no.
Where would you want them to
And
be from?
this is no judgment, but I think I get it. It's difficult for you. You're giving up a baby and all of that stuff. But to then turn around when they're an adult and go, no, well, I'm still not interested, is such a... Like, at that point,
Yeah, you've got
give them a bit of fucking
Closure at
closure.
least.
Yeah.
Just go, I tell you what, I was young, this happened, and now you're here. Just give them that. But she was like, I'm not having it. Like, got to the point where she was like, I don't even want to deal with it. So I would deal with it. And then I asked Laura the question. I was like, what if there was a knock at the door and someone was like, Daddy? Like that.
19 years ago.
Yeah. They're not,
Hello, Dada. Yeah, if it's a baby, then Laura's got every right to be fuming.
yeah. How did you get it? What are you knocking for?
Where would you want them to be from? Because he's got a Chinese one.
No, I want to... This is a serious question, right? She's not Chinese. She's a quarter Asian, but I don't know which Chinese country.
Did you mean that? Did you mean that? Oh my god! He was really trying. He was really trying.
I don't know which one of the, Chinese country. No, Carl, I'm going to be serious here. She's a quarter Asian, but I have no idea which one of them, bloody.
Question. What did Laura say about that if you had a child turn up? And a second question is, what would you do if a child turned up and it was Laura's and she didn't know about it?
Just fell out on the bus.
More questions. More part 2. More, Jack's going. More questions on part 2.
Oh my god! Wow. Shot with Laura's t-shirt.
Laura's just like, fuck, I had no idea. Jesus Christ. I just thought I had
So
constipation.
surprised she's taking up smoking.
I'm gone scout.
You're okay, are you? Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That Labour of
I
2001.
can see it in the forehead. Anyway.
No, someone knocks and they're like, get on that. And he looks the image of you.
Unlucky.
Oh no.
So is there no chance you've got a baby out there?
Oh, it's fucking impossible, man.
Yeah, okay.
I'd be fine.
Same really.
I'd be fine. There'd have to be a bit of a vetting period. Because it's mine,
Take them to
doesn't
the vets.
Yeah, take him to the vet. Get it neutered.
Check he hasn't got fleas. In it.
Yeah, this is me daughter. I don't even know her really. Can we have a spade? I don't want any more of this.
Do they want to be involved?
Yeah.
Proper?
22,000 patrons, Dan.
Oh, yeah. I'd be suspicious. Oh, yeah. 3
Oh, you
years.
gotta get a DNA test. You can't just take the word for it.
100%. 3 years ago, I'd be like, nice one, you can drive me to gigs. Now, yeah. I'd
No,
be
what is
suspicious.
like, Dad, I just want to go to the Watford game and that. Come on.
It's a long drive, isn't it?
I'll do that.
Imagine that was his reaction. His hand's still on the door. It's a long drive, innit?
And he's got a big RV.
Championship football isn't for me, son.
Who do we support? Nah. No, he's got a big RV like that.
What if he's from Watford? That'd be great. Stay it is. For home games. That'd be class.
You'll be a great dad to this.
I'm open to it.
What if?
I'm open to it. Does he want money?
What if it's your daughter, right?
Yeah.
And she's like,
How old?
20.
She daughter Dan.
20. Is she fit?
Oh no.
20.
How many pints?
20, right?
20 pints.
But she is addicted to crystal meth.
Right.
But
so
all of her family's dead, apart from you. And she wants to move in.
Right.
What are you doing?
Told you all this in the first 30 seconds.
Hello, Dad. It's DNA test. I am yours. My mum's dead. My nan and granddad are dead. Everyone's dead. I'm addicted to crystal meth. This is me crystal meth. I'm just going to come in and smoke me crystal meth. Do you want some?
Right. Well, initially it's a no. And I don't want to seem, unkind, but I can't have crystal meth around me. I'm terrible for people having drugs around me and me going, fucking when in Rome. I'm bonding, Laura. I don't even know how to do crystal meth. If she was a meth head,
Yeah.
I'd help. But she's not coming in.
Put her in the shed.
Stay in the garden.
She's not going in the garden office.
She's not even allowed in the house at all. Not coming in. Not,
A crystal meth.
She's not staying. She's not coming in.
Listen, she's not
She's
going.
your daughter.
She's not coming in the garage. So listen, I will talk to her and help her from the front lawn. And I don't think she's a fucking method.
That's terrible.
That's not my fault. It's not all my fault, that.
Through the letterbox.
And I will listen. I'm going to help you. What's your PayPal? I'll help, but she's not coming in yet until I see some. You know, I've had to go through some, you know, drug treatment.
Well, I think she goes in as a big bag of flea.
All right,
Well,
now
she's a cokehead.
now she's on the porch. Keep it. Keep coming. Right, she's in the hallway with a
What if she's a meth head, but she's also the CEO of a Fortune 500 company? So she's a multi-millionaire meth head.
It's often the way.
I think I've got a new podcast.
You got Fortune 500.
Make this interesting. Those would you rathers before were stupid, but this one will get you. Your daughter, you've just met her. She's 20, about a 7, right? She comes to the door.
You had Fortune 500
Crystal
onto
meth,
every store.
Fortune 500. It's doing well. She owns shares.
She's the CEO.
She's the CEO.
Yeah.
She's just turned up.
But also, she
Bag of flake.
every
If that makes
summer
sense.
she goes and juggles with the Moscow State Circus.
Right, the podcast is flying. I'm telling you, lads, I've got a second project. Dan and his fucking crackhead CEO daughter.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry, meth head.
She's a functioning method. Thank you.
Yeah.
What does meth do? Makes you like mental, doesn't it? It's like the zombie drug, isn't it? It's high energy. You know, they forage, don't they?
Have you seen the video of the Trank place that's in the States somewhere, and they're all just in like a car park, and they're all just like goosed. I saw
Was
it
that
on
in like
Twitter.
Philadelphia
Yeah,
or somewhere?
Yeah, but heroin's sleepy. Crystal meth is like, you can bonk on crystal meth, can't you?
Yeah. They do as well.
Right, well, I'll have to have
Confirm.
a word with my daughter about that. I'll be like, yeah. She turns up scratching at the door.
Yeah.
Right, well, I'm going to try and help her. But, you know.
It's mad that you could actually. This could be real. I mean, not the Fortune 500 method, but you could have a child, another one.
Yeah, I had a one-night stand 19 years ago, and a year later, someone had gone, yeah, she's got a kid now,
Did you
you
do
know,
the batty
about 2 or
juice?
3 months old. I was like, who knows?
Was it part of a gangbang now?
Good
Then it might
question.
not be yours.
Oh, God, yeah, I should have thought of that. God, that was 2000, what did I say, 2004? That was my gangbang year. That was the year of the gangbang. Yeah. There was
Gangbang style.
Yeah, there was a Euros on, and we just got really
Chinatown
into
looked mad
gangbanging.
that day.
Should
It's a
remember
weird balloon, that.
That was a gangbang, love. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. You were on meth. Now get back to your fucking Fortune 500 company.
We need a break.
Oh, was that 40? Felt like.
Is Sneak good then?
Yeah, Carl, it's dead good. Why don't you start doing the Sneak advert? Sneak. I drank some earlier, and this is yuzu mandarin, which is all types of citrusy goodness.
Yuzu is a
Yeah,
lemon
the
and
bunny.
lime.
Can I smell it, please?
It
Do you want
smells good.
some? Stephen, do you want to try some Sneak?
Oh my
No, thank
god.
you.
Come on,
God,
you're
it
a-
smells delicious.
I'll smell it.
You're snort some.
That's his delicious face.
Do a
Don't
line.
throw it. You haven't closed it. Oh, you have.
Do a line of Sneak.
No.
Oh my God, Sneak just shit. No,
Gorgeous.
Nice, isn't it?
Gorgeous,
it's
innit?
not meant to, lads. It's not meant to be sniffed. Drink it. It's all types of great. Do you want to find out about your crystal meth daughter? Sneak.
That's lovely.
Yeah. Don't read the ingredients.
There you go. Sneak. That's
That's
what-
gorgeous.
Stephen, don't read
40
the ingredients.
servings. 20 if I get my hands on it.
Sneak. Now then, ladies and gents, time to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's manscaped.com.
Now listen, just over a month now until Father's Day, Sunday the 18th of June. If you haven't already marked that on your calendar, what are you doing with your life? I guarantee you right now, you are yet to buy your dad his Father's Day gift. And I'm telling you right now, do you know what your dad needs more than anything else? He needs better looking balls, a better looking cock. Your dad, just like you, wants to be sucked off. And your mum is not going to do that if he's got hairy, you know.
Help your dad get sucked off by your mum by going to... is that what you're saying? Is that
Yeah.
the gist? By going to manscaped.com and getting the amazing Lawnmower 4.0.
The performance package 4.0.
Oh, the whole thing.
Get the performance package because you get some undies,
Ball
you get the
deodorant.
crop preserver, the ball deodorant. There's loads of stuff. You get the weed whacker for your nose and your ears.
Oh, yeah.
Let your dad be less hairy and let him get his balls drained this Father's Day. That's the best gift you can give him. You trim the pubes. If anything, it's more of a present for your ma. She's going to have to suck them off. So why don't you help her enjoy the experience more? And if you use the promo code WORD20, you get 20% off and free shipping worldwide.
Now, just to be clear, when you buy the Manscaped package, the total performance package, you don't have to actually shave your dad's pubes, do you?
No.
He does that.
He does that.
All right, because I don't want to lose
and
sales.
you don't have to suck them off. That's your mum's job
Right,
or his
great.
mistress, you know. People do cheat. Help your dad cheat on your mum.
Get
This Father's
20% off and free shipping with the code WORD20 at manscaped.com.
Or just get it for yourself and get yourself sucked off.
Yeah, sort your balls out, mate. Come on. Part 4 of 4 of this Have a Word podcast.
I love the fourth part.
Now, we have got 22, nearly and a half thousand patrons for this bad boy, starting from just £3 a month. If you're a pube, sign up now. You know you want to. Nashville is upon us.
Nashville's out next week.
And when we get to 30,000 patrons,
Not if, when.
thank you, Steve.
That's the mindset.
I think it's about 3 weeks
When
away.
we get there,
3 weeks.
when we get there, Carl is doing a stand-up set.
Written by them.
I also think, Stephen, that should be your return to stand-up comedy that hallowed night.
Nice.
Trizy's back on stage. Come on. For the Patreon special that is Carl's first stand-up gig.
I need me hand holding.
Did you see my
Trizy's
charisma when I roasted you on stage, or lack thereof? I just stood there shaking with my phone.
It was everyone's favourite bit
Yeah,
of
and
that
you
whole
fucking
thing.
smashed it.
It was so good. We went, we should do a roast night. And then fucking had an amazing roast night.
And no one got upset.
Yeah, that's another venue on the ropes. I'd look, come on, let's think about it.
Honestly, I can't think of anything worse than having you two write a stand-up set for me to do. My main nerves was, what if I forget what I'm saying? So I guess I'll lose that because you've got it.
The thing is, though, like, I'd rather Carl do his own stand-up set, but he wants us to write it.
It was stipulated.
Yeah, I think
You can write your own. Come on, you know what you're doing. No,
Got no interest, have you?
are you done? Do you think you're done
a
with
little
it?
bit. The happiest I've been on stage was when the Jack Whitehall roast the other week, and I walked out there and I was like, this feels nice, because normally I'm going, oh God, just get through it and run off.
How did it come about?
Here we go. Really shit story. I wrote it on a whiteboard, Jack Whitehall's name. Lo and behold, a couple of days later, he messages saying, I'm in Blackburn in a few weeks. Do you want to do a video? And I pitched the idea, and then I went back and forth with his management. Really, he's just Jack on another email, I think. I'm not fooled. And then, yeah, we did that. So we filmed during the day, and I got quite drunk from the filming. And then he did his Blackburn sort of warm-up show. And I didn't realise how big it was. And he said, oh, just roast me for that. So I prepared a roast, but it wasn't my best. But then the Blackburn crowd was very good. And
Is that the King George's Hall?
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
old room, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like 1,500.
And then I watched Jack do his show. That was good. Because I was thinking, I'll try and make a note of a joke to give him. And then I didn't have anything. It's either I'm not funny or his show's good. Probably a shit show. But yeah, it was that was a good night.
Who would you say you got the choice of any comedian or celebrity? We're like,
Yeah.
do you know, this really works in terms of content, getting Stephen Tries to roast you. Who would be the one you wanted?
But they have to have a bit of controversy, otherwise you're just going, making up shit jokes about the name or whatever. So a little bit of an edge to them
Schofield?
is ideal. Schofield would be the dream.
That'd be a bold move from him just now, wouldn't it? To be like,
Gotta do something.
this could go
Yeah.
viral.
But it's what True Geordie did, although he hadn't committed a crime, to be fair. But Philip Schofield, I feel like he'd win a few of his fans back if he did that. I think so. If he just sort of laughed it off and walked off, and he pinched my bum as we walked off, he'd get a laugh. And then he'd go, get him back on this morning with Holly. But I reckon Prince Andrew's probably the dream.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Is he in on it?
Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is this?
And he,
It's at
A
Prince.
roast sting. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
No, he goes. He thinks he's going to watch like The Lion King or something on the West End, and then the curtain opens and he's just supposed to be being horrible about him.
but he has to be on stage as well. So he thinks he's
Just do
he's about
Prince.
to do a,
thinks
Just
it's
do
in
Prince
Cas.
Andrew's Blackburn date when
Yeah.
Prince Andrew's on in Blackburn.
Prince
on tour.
Andrew, look, this is going to seem like a bit of a wild one, but we've got an idea to rehabilitate your profile. You've been cast as Scar in The Lion King.
Oh, baddie.
So if you could just get your clothes on, lad, we've got to get down to the theatre.
Keeps saying this to one of his advisors. Get your clothes on, man. You know, get going. Right, okay, yeah. Let's go. And then the curtain opens and he's like, "Hey, I'm a lion," and it's everyone going, "You're not. You're a pedo."
nice.
Nice. And there's me fucking Pumba in the corner. Dirty little bitch.
Really takes the edge off Andrew though. I reckon if he was just cracking up at all the jokes, just loving it, just having a drink. Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, just
I haven't had this much fun since the island.
he's going, I'm what? And if he just
likes
owned up to
12-year-old Scotch boys.
it,
Kids.
it
He
needs a bit
kids.
of work, but
And Andrew's like,
he's just shaking it.
"Got me."
Wait till I get up there, he says. That'd be great. So to answer your question, Prince Andrew.
Yeah, it would be a good one.
The
That's
Beatles
dream.
credit a lot of their success
There
to
we go.
Brian Epstein, but he wouldn't have had success of shagging kids without Jeffrey Epstein.
Again, Andrew's like,
And all the staff. Awful. Just all the ushers like.
"Gotta let it burn."
All yours, kid.
These are my confessions. I'm a paedophile.
I don't know Usher songs, but sorry guys.
Quite the showman.
Come on, let's get some correspondence.
Let's get some correspondence. We're going to do some advice.
Philip Schofield, more like filling kids with cum.
In a school field. Yeah.
And there's me with Pumba.
You should go back to the therapist, Dan.
Hakuna Matata. Max Rutherford says, in a serious note.
What's
Advice.
this?
Advice. Carl.
We give advice now. It's not just have a word anymore.
This is from former golf club employee Max Rutherford.
Guns and the Lions.
Old rough dogs.
Are we going to fill Stephen in on what we told him?
What's happened?
Oh, no, it's
He
not
wanted
gonna be
to-
related that.
yeah.
It's going to be related to my new part-time job.
What's your new part-time job?
Golf.
Oh,
golfer.
you playing or a caddy?
No, I'm a golfer, yeah.
Oh wow!
golfsman.
Congratulations.
Yeah, bought the shoes and everything.
You're halfway there.
He's a putsman.
Halfway.
Bit of a putsman.
Oh yeah.
So this is a guy who worked at a golf club and he wanted to make his staff respect him as a manager or supervisor.
And the members. And the members.
Adam, sorry, what's your handicap apart from your eye?
Oh, sorry. We're not joining in. Jesus, Stephen. Cut that out.
Bang out about that. Disrespected not only my eye, but my golf ability.
What's better?
You ever heard of people who smoke weed? They do puff, puff, pass. I do pop, pop, pot.
3-putting, that's not good, is it? It's a bogey in most holes.
Just all the way around. Putting. You're fucking driving, you pussy.
Do you know what I don't like in golf is when they say, "Oh, can I have that?" Do you know it's right by the hole?
Yeah.
Or but I think just put it in. Well, what's the point of that? Really upsets me.
Open with that when we do your gig.
Hey, Blackburn. Ignore Prince Andrew for a second. Anyone play golf?
Just the sky. Ignore him. What?
he's not meant to be out yet. Fucking hell, Andrew.
Ignore Prince Andrew dressed as a lion. No golf. So this guy was trying to get respect, and we said he should get a gun and a lion and take it to the golf
Just
course.
walk in.
A lion alone, wouldn't that do it?
The gun adds to it.
No, the
doesn't
gun's
it?
for when the lion
Depends-
kicks off.
It depends.
Oh, it's
Because then
practical.
if one of the members is a lion tamer, then they're not going to be scared, but they'll still
Yeah.
be scared of the gun.
It's a big crossover, isn't it? Lion
Yeah,
tamers
no
and-
gun tamers there, mate. What does he want now? Fucking moaning ass.
In a few weeks, Max says, I'm going on a trip to Ibiza
Wow.
with da boys. Looking forward to it. Only problem is they like to partake in the drugs. And I'm a drinker and don't want to do pills or Charlie. Needing some advice from both of the other lads how to deal with the situation. Love the pod, Max Rutherford.
That's a real problem there.
Yeah. You need to get one guy who's on your level. There's usually one.
Wayne Lineker. He'll be on the island.
Go
Great for the roast. God.
Go and find Wayne Lineker and just go, listen, Wayne, the lads are on the Charlie, I'm staying with you.
Because Wayne Lineker.
Tonight you're my boy, Wayne.
Stay with you, Wayne. No, you're not. Off we go.
They're all on the Charlie range on a Corona.
Should we leave Ocean Beach? It's a bit of a price. Fucking rip off here, mate.
Wayne's like, fuck off. Me and you like that.
Wayne.
He's all on the
At the
Charlie.
front of the queue here. Corona. Couple of bottle of vodka.
Is he behind the bar?
Is Wayne Lineker a famous non-drug taker?
No.
He's a famous
He's famous in Ibiza.
Oh, is he?
He
Yeah.
smashes on.
young women.
Smashes on.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all just laughed off, isn't it, with Wayne?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
That's Prince Andrew doesn't have that, but Wayne does. Just sort of,
Yeah,
Wayne.
But the girls on Ibiza chose to go to the island. So,
Ooh, the White Isle.
thanks, Finn. Thank you, Finn. Can I get a...
Calm down, Finn. Yeah. Cover your bloodshot eyes.
Tell you what. It's my favourite episode with Finn so far. He's been
I think so.
great.
His arm
he's-
looked big as that.
So basically, you just
Good
need
goalkeeper.
one other Christian to just be your little
There's always one
non-drug
guy
mate.
on your level. There's always one.
Well, I've been to Ibiza and not done drugs and just
Same.
drank and still had a good time.
Yeah, so you need to find Stephen Tries and Wayne Lineker.
If he takes me, I'll go. Although the boys sound a bit.
I added that. He said the boys. I actually think Max is pretty sound.
You are despised.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you can still have a great time. Although alcohol's really expensive over there. Like,
Smuggle your own alcohol into the country.
yeah,
Uh,
you bum, you're having a good time.
using
Anyway.
a mule. And have the mule be your friend for the week.
A camel.
A booze mule. That's unusual.
That's genius.
It's an
actually.
actual donkey. They're not suspicious. It's
No, it's a person.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant a little donkey.
No,
that you-
no,
And how are
Mule
they
is a-
getting the alcohol in?
Thrash.
Yeah.
When they're looking for drugs up people's asses, when they just move bottle of vodka out the way.
Capri Sun.
Morgan Spice rum. No cocaine. No.
Hang on. Would you
On
get
you
in
go.
trouble for that? Do you ever got on a plane with a bottle of like Morgan Spice up your ass? Are you getting in trouble?
What
I
is it,
think
a
they'd
non-
be worried about why you've got it up your ass and not just left
It's
it
none
in
of
your
their
juicy tea
business.
bag.
It's none of their business.
It isn't any of their business, no.
Hang on.
But they'd be suspicious of it.
So you've just bought a bottle of Morgan
Yeah.
Spice
Yeah.
at the airport.
Yeah, so it's all clean.
Shoved it up your ass.
Yeah.
I think what's up there is your
Well,
worry.
if you had a dildo up your bum, can they do anything about that?
Through security, you will go off.
Really?
Oh yeah, that'll make you beat, won't it?
A rubber dildo?
Oh, sorry, I was thinking the full.
They're not rubber detectors.
Yeah, mine have got batteries in.
No, doing well.
Now, what did he say? What's the pilot saying?
I'm still using a rolling pin.
Oh.
Or my dad's fist. Depends on the day.
Usually that's this. Give Daddy a dad. Come on.
Watching the telly.
It's non-consensual. I should apologise to him.
No, but are you getting in trouble for smuggling stuff you're allowed to smuggle?
Yeah.
Like a Walkman up your ass?
No, you're not, Carl. Try it when we go to Tenerife.
Using it wrong as well. I'd start off with a shuffle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't see them anymore.
Next bit of advice. This is from Wag Lids. I'm in need of some of your wonderful advice. Basically, I think I fancy my best mate's ex and don't know what to do. They were together for nearly 3 years. We met a couple of times while they were together, got on really well, but genuinely purely platonic. And I wanted them to stay together and actively tried to stop my mate from leaving her. They've been apart for nearly a year now, in which time we've stayed in contact. My mate told me to carry on being her mate as he knew how much we got on. He also knows that we're still talking and is genuinely over the moon that we have stayed close. We've seen each other a few times since and chat semi-regularly, but nothing has happened between us. I know he is over the breakup as he's already been in one other relationship. There was no drama when they broke up. It was simply that they weren't compatible. But I just don't really know what to do. I don't want to seem like a rat and that I waited for them to break up and now I'm moving in or anything, because that's not the case.
Don't move in with it before
However, I can't
Don't move in
deny
with
the
it straight away.
fact
That's-
I'm getting feelings for her. I also don't want her to cut her out of my life as we genuinely get on, and if I could drop the emotional side of it, it'd be all fine. The icing on the cake for all of this is that I saw her the other day for drinks, and while we were out, she openly asked if we are going to fuck. I avoided the question because I didn't know what to say, but the fact that she's clearly into me as well makes it really tough. Hope you can help. Dead excited to see you all on tour next year. Have a belter. I can't stress how much I need this to be anonymous.
I hope I remember to beep it.
Every time. Harry, you have absolutely sold me up the fucking river on this one. It says his name at the start. Oh, my Lord. Right. You have to cut that out, Carl. You're just making it harder for yourself.
Making it funnier.
Every fucking time.
You got to talk to your mate first. But, I mean, just, you got to try and avoid this as best you can.
Fuck on.
Shag on.
Yeah. His mate's clearly fine with it. She's into you.
If I shagged your ex-girlfriend, you'd be happy about it.
It's been a long time, like.
But would you be happy
I
about
would be
it?
happy about it, but I'd be like, whatever.
I don't think you would.
I would. It's been 12 years.
What about if it was Serica? What about if it was Serica in a year?
No.
Why? You broke up as well, by the way. It's not just next year like shag you.
I'd say fuck on.
No.
Why?
Oh.
Why is that different?
Because I'm not this person. I'm not. I mean, anonymous.
Stephen, where you just stand on the other people's XX? The OPP, XOPP.
The vibe I got from the email and the length of it is he knows it's wrong. Just constantly, trying to clear his conscience as he waffles and waffles, I'd say just fuck off, Blake, and think on. Yeah, there's so many women out in the world. Go to one of my exercise classes, please.
The torch.
Yeah. But yeah, just pathetic. He's just. I hate that. Anyone who gets close to a female and then just stays around afterwards. Oh, I'm so happy that you've stayed around my ex-girlfriend. Fuck off.
Yeah, I feel like he made that bit up.
Yeah.
He's made up. He's made up. Every time I see him, he sets off a party popper and he goes, "That's for you in here."
Thanks so much.
Your
Because
friendship.
she was really upset when I dumped her, but thanks so much for being her friend. Here's a £50 Pizza Express voucher.
£50 piece? Oh.
Take her out again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
Bullshit.
his mate's into it. I probably think he should do it anyway.
I honestly think you can't be banging your mate's ex. Really, it's come on. There's so many more options.
Yeah.
Just fancy
What if it's love,
someone
though?
else.
What if it's real, true
Of
love?
course, and that's what they're gonna say in it. But
Do you want to fuck? That's real love.
Yeah.
I'd be fuming if Stephen
Also,
started
she
banging
sounds
Laura
game
in
as
a
well, by
year.
the way.
I'd
If
be
that's true,
fuming.
Do you want to fuck?
we went out for drinks and she, we sat down. She was like, "So how's your mum? And are we gonna fuck?"
Yeah,
She didn't
sounds
say
good.
anything else. He just sat down and he went to say hello. She went, "Are we gonna fuck openly?"
Listen, I'm no but I don't know what to do here.
I think Finn's got the answers for us. Yeah.
Oh, his head's fallen clean off.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to yourself? The only person who suffers is you.
Future me hates me, but
It's
now
you.
me loves it.
It's you editing
Actually, we
it.
can't say. One thing we can't say.
Harry, when you send me the prep, you literally have to take the names out if it says at the end.
Did Harry write this or did write it?
Oh, no, it's annoying. I'm sorry, future Carl.
I'll just call him. That stands for. Just so we're all clear.
Well, that was a audio mess, wasn't it? Last bit of advice. Steve says...
This isn't for.
We're having it for months.
You started this bit. You
And
started
I
the
was
bit, Carl.
controlling it.
Yeah.
I was slipping it into quiet bits. You are fucking putting it in combo.
Mate. Steve says...
I'll just leave it in. I will just leave
No,
everyone.
you can't.
Well, shut up
You
then.
can't. Steve says...
What does Steve say?
Advice, I think.
You need advice from me. That's the last one.
Carl,
It's your last one.
it's defo not. Advice, I think. I'm a bloke. And that's it.
Let's call it.
A few years back in college...
You're going to have to start again.
Steve
I
says...
stop it now.
Steve says, advice, I think. I'm a bloke. A few years back in college, I went back to a classmate's house after a night out. There were loads of us. They're all drinking and whatnot. End of the night comes and I settle down on the couch for a kip. The classmate comes out and says, you can sleep in my bed. I didn't want to because she was rotten, but the couch was small, so I said, fine. I got into bed. She tried to get me out of my clothes. I refused, saying I was comfy in that. Long story short,
I'm comfy in that.
I'm comfy in that. I'm comfy in that. No.
long story short, she demanded a cuddle.
That's the most virgin answer ever. I'm comfy.
I've got my PJs on.
I like this belt.
With his PJs.
These are my favourite jeans. Get off. Get off my
top's sitting
favourite
right.
jeans.
I've got my Timberlands on. I'm comfy. Shut up.
She demanded a cuddle, which turned into a hand job, which turned...
I don't know that move.
UFC move. That's
Whoa there, whoa.
I don't know how your nan cuddled, but she demanded a cuddle,
She's got arms like Finn.
which,
Go all the way around his back and then it's gone.
which turned into a hand job, which turned into a blow job.
Wow.
She's
Don't-
a supple woman, eh? That's like a taking the back in
This doesn't sound
UFC.
very subtle at all.
Supple, not subtle.
I thought that was the joke.
Don't ask me, my dick's a prick. I wanted none of it, but felt like if I stopped her, then a row would ensue, followed by who knows what, kicked out on the street, etc. So she fired away figuratively, and I literally...
Come. Go on.
She fired away figuratively, and I literally, that's the end of the sentence. So my quandary, it must
he
be...
fired away.
No, I
think
get it.
he's
She
getting
fired, and I literally, as in he come.
Right.
He's just more common.
Sorry. So she fired away figuratively, and I literally. Right, sorry, I misread that. So my quandary, was I sexually assaulted? I mentally didn't want it to happen, but she made it happen. I'm not traumatized, but it was defo not my choice. And that is from Steve.
Got sucked off at a party.
We went in for a cuddle, officially. And then ended up getting sucked off.
I don't want to use the term sexually assaulted because I don't think in many cases they go to bed with them because the couch is too small, you know? That won't wash with me, Steve. But it does sound like a bit of a nightmare, bit of a people pleaser is Steve.
Yeah.
You know?
Suck me off to completion. I want to make friends.
I don't want to row to disturb the other party goers. You knew what you were doing there.
I don't want to
I don't
fuck
think
her.
you can get sucked off against your will.
You just piss. Oh there.
Get off.
You couldn't suck my dick if I didn't want you to.
No, I
Let's
couldn't.
see.
That's a fight.
Patreon special?
30k.
Buff and Blanco.
What's Carl's doing his stand-up? You're just in the background.
Prince Andrew. Adam.
Dan and Pumba.
Hey, it's like the proms, isn't it?
And Steve would open for you. Hey, golf.
The crowd's just not having any of it now. I've ruined the evening.
No, I don't think you can get sucked off against your will. I think he's very complicit in this.
Yeah, it's regret, innit?
Yeah, regret doesn't make it rape.
Let's go on. Like, you've gone, I don't really want to do this, but I will get in a bed. Oh, I don't really want to get naked, but I did get naked. Oh, I don't really want a hand job, but she's giving me a hand job. And I don't really want to, but she's sucking me off. And then I fucked her and I was like, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I think I might have been assaulted.
He's made
I'm like,
he's made 3 or 4 conscious decisions there.
Yeah.
If regret makes it rape, I've been raped by McFlurries.
I still love that line. It's so good. That's one of my favourite
I mean,
all-time Adam Rowe jokes.
Not only does it put weight on me, but it makes me poo very quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Steve.
I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on.
Not very supple, Adam.
No, it's Carl. It's Sut. Shut up, Steve. That's it. I hate all the other prep.
Have you not
I
got
don't like
underrated
it.
or overrated?
It's all meh.
Stephen, have you got any simple pleasures?
A simple pleasure of mine is When I get some blueberries from Morocco. Sort of lost touch with the working man.
Are these blueberries Moroccan? Oh, what a simple pleasure.
Yeah.
What do you have for breakfast, Stephen?
Oh, hello.
Ooh, don't clip this. It was porridge. I like it thick. My mate, he loves he loves chia seeds. I say none of that, please, because it goes through me. Simple pleasure would have to be just needing a poo than going for one. You know, it's right by me. And sometimes you don't realise that until you need a poo and you're nowhere near a toilet. Ooh. Yeah, I'm pretty woke.
Tell me.
Be within a poo's distance of a toilet.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Being within a what?
A poo's distance. Like you need a poo and you can just go and have a poo.
Right. That's a funny way of measuring that distance, isn't it?
A poo's distance. It's like a cow's opinion. It's moo.
That's the end of the episode, ladies and gents.
Can't end on that.
Stephen, we're all looking forward to your stand-up special. That'll be out when we hit 30k patrons.
Yeah, if you could just slow down. One episode a week would be good. Yeah. Maybe a month. I'll just keep coming on as a guest and slow this thing down.
Tickets for Dublin. We're playing Vicar Street on July the...
Something.
8th.
6th. It's the 6th.
Haveawordlive.com. Come and see me do my previews, danspreviews.com. It's the Wednesday the 28th. Tickets are available in June.
I've never seen
in
you two
Northern.
live.
Haven't you?
No, I should do. Well, I've seen Adam live, but I was technically performing, so I wasn't listening. Sorry, Adam.
Come and see our
It
tours.
was many years ago.
Come and see our tours. We're on tour in the
I
autumn.
should do. I really should.
AdamRowe.co.uk for tickets.
DanNightingale.com.
I've got a good bit if you want to warm up.
Thursday, the 8th of June, we're in Newcastle. Thursday, the 6th of July, Dublin. Saturday, the 15th of July, Glasgow.
Why not a Thursday for Glasgow?
What?
Why not a Thursday for Glasgow?
No, we go big in fucking Glasgow.
I like Glasgow.
We would have liked 4 Saturdays
Shaggy.
ideally, but we just couldn't make that work, Stephen.
And
Also,
on the
it comes down to
audio,
the availability of us and the theatre.
Have you got a song done?
yeah, we've
I was
got
going
a
to say
song.
we should sing one.
Song for the end of the episode is by the Dead Stilettos, and it's called Love is Extinct. It's not available on YouTube because of licensing, but on the audio podcast, we play out with a song. If you'd like to be featured as an unsigned band, or you've just got mates who are musicians, haveawordpod@gmail.com.
Stephen.
Could I dedicate this song, please?
Yeah.
Please.
This one's for you. You're going through a rough time. Your mate and his ex.
You started it, Carl. Well, I started it, but you fucking took
I hope
it
you
on
get the
next
girl.
And what's coming to you?